Call me your mom the way I'm up in your...
Hi, welcome to Fleeting Hope. It's absolute chaos as always.
I don't like dolphins, man.
I don't.
It's been a little while since we've been here. We've got everybody that we can tonight. We have our AI that will be joining us later on. You will see his face appear below me. But life has been life. Life has been lifing. So we're going to just jump into a shorter session tonight, play some so y'all can have fun, we can have fun. Yay.
It sucks being sick.
But before we get into the session, announcements.
Hi. Welcome back. It's been such a long time since I've seen you guys. I miss your beautiful face. Anyways, so if you're new here, hi, welcome. Welcome to Fleeting Hope. If you're curious about our other social medias and stuff like that, you can check out our Beacons link. It has our Twitch, Twitter, Discord, all that fancy stuff. You can check the link for all the links. And speaking of all those links, if you want to stay up to date on when we're streaming or when life is lifing, you can check out our Twitter and our Discord. That's where we'll post updates about our streaming schedule. Also, if you look in this nice space in between me and my turquoise sweatered friend, there's nothing. Because we need a sponsor. So send us a DM, email, smoke mail, snail mail, dove mail, ass mail. Send us mail. And we will take your sponsorship and do funny skits or crazy monologues like this. Okay.
Just a late night you up text.
We'll take a you up text. We're pretty desperate. We also like your 24/7.
Oh. Anyways, that was wonderful. Thank you, Savannah. So I'm gonna do my best to catch us up on everything that happened in the last few sessions. It's been a while, so bear with me. After finally perusing through one of Jameson's many properties that y'all had discovered long ago, gaining some new alliances, meeting with some higher up people in Taldore, and strategizing your next steps, you all traveled via magic from from Whitestone to Westrun, where there you kind of just grabbed some horses and went. Didn't really stay long. Y'all did y'all's prep and whatnot of buying stuff while y'all were in Amman just the day before. But you all headed down the Silvercut roadway. A very eventful travel, if not easy to some of you. Towards the end of your travels, though, you did get attacked by some what seemed to be unseelie assassins sent after Kalen due to some past ties and lineage. After swiftly taking care of them, learning this information, and continuing on your trek, knowing that you don't have time for that, you continued on towards Stilben, where eventually you arrived at the front gates the morning of the last day of travel, and standing there at the gates. Stilben is a stinking shithole of a city. From the outside here, there is no wall that protects it from anything. You do see some of the Water Watch, the local guard, are patrolling around the easier to traverse areas of the swampland. But here at the entrance into the city along the main road stands a humanoid woman, about 5'5", stopping y'all's entering into the city as Zem takes the point, this individual who you happen to know as Kova Dow says, "Thought you were dead."
I mean, depends on your definition.
My definitions is what Herrick's told me.
What they tell you? I'm kind of curious. Spill the tea. Spill the
Herrick
tea.
wants you, and unfortunately he said dead or alive.
Oh.
You know that. You know, yeah. No, I thought I knew him better than that.
Sadly, you didn't. And if I bring you in, I might get off guard duty early.
Uh-oh.
We spent so much time. Would you sell me out for guard duty off early?
Give me an insight check. Just an insight check here. I'll say because you spent 5+ years with this individual, working alongside them, really getting to know them, I'll say you get advantage.
Gasp. You said insight?
Yes.
Oh, I suck at insight. I'll take that advantage. I can't insight shit. I am inciting shit. That's a 19.
You know Kova very well.
Yeah.
Been a while since you've seen her. But the one thing you knew best about her was how well she could hide her anger. And you can see small sections of her musculature are twitching.
Oh, she angry. Oh, okay. Okay. You know what? You don't gotta answer that. I can see it. I know you. Okay, so how do I avoid your attempt at me dying?
As you ask this, the rest of you are all right around, just taking all this in. Just real quick, is there anything anyone's like doing, checking out, perception checks or anything around the space, or y'all just locked in on
I'm
this?
asking him what the fuck.
I'll look around.
Okay,
Look around.
make a perception check for me.
Who the fuck are these people?
I'll say Bowen will make a perception check as well. And are y'all talking out loud or
Yeah.
using a Reggie?
You know what?
No.
Just to be funny, let's use a red sheet.
Yeah, we're using it.
Okay.
I thought you were
Bowen
gonna say
rolled like shit, unfortunately.
That's about 20 plus 5.
All right.
Did you want all of us to do perception?
No,
checks, you
it's
said?
just y'all were having y'all's little conversation during it, and him and Bowen did a little look around. Bowen's kind of distracted and like slightly on edge
Yeah. That makes sense.
because his insight's also pretty high. So he's recognizing a fighter who's ready to fight. But Huxley, as y'all are approaching and you're seeing all this happen, you see at first it looks like an elderly woman in a cloak stepping just beyond the threshold of the city's, like line that marks the entrance into it.
Yes.
But with your nat 20 perception, you can see this is actually a younger woman, about her mid-20s. You, because of a nat 20, also see some scarring in similar places to what you've seen on Zem. And she's carrying this little like wicker basket full of like pastries and whatnot. And comes by as you're asking Kova this question, this cloaked individual comes between the two of you
What?
and looks at Kova and says, "So sorry to interrupt, but I have treats for the guards. Make a perception check."
Yeah. Yeah.
Let
and
me percept that.
hands over a couple tarts
That's
to
hilarious.
Kova.
Perfect timing.
That's gonna be a 23.
23.
I'm rolling good.
You recognize the voice.
Huh?
You recognize the voice. It's been some time since you've talked to her, and she wasn't that talkative when you met her.
That's fair.
But you remember someone in your specific group in your Hunter's Bane, a young woman named Shadea.
Okay. Okay.
The voice immediately you clock this is an
Okay.
ally.
Okay.
This
okay,
is Clara
okay,
Order.
Okay. 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 Okay.
She hands over the tarts to Kova, and Kova like is confused for a moment, and like you see she like catches a whiff of them as she's like extending them towards her and takes them, and then like hesitantly goes to put them in her pocket. Shadea says, "Don't be shy, just try it." And Kova
Oh,
I'm
no.
weak.
and starts like devouring this one pastry, just scarfs it down immediately, and she licks her fingers, and that was amazing. What is that?
Can't we do that?
Everybody here make an Arcana check.
Deliciousness is my guess. My above table guess. It's the dust of deliciousness.
You said Arcana.
Yeah,
It doesn't have to do with Faithing or the undead.
no, unfortunately.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
15.
9.
1.
Okay, hold on. I heard two numbers at the exact same time there.
It's
21.
22.
Hey, okay. So, Zem, you've seen this used in practice.
Yeah.
You immediately recognize it.
What is it?
You immediately recognize it. It's Dust of Deliciousness.
Yes! I got it
It's
right in the
being
above
used.
table.
You two have studied arcane arts to some degree, whether they be the natural magics of the world or the arcane magics of the world. There was about 3 uses worth of this powder on that pastry, which is why she immediately devoured it. This thing tasted like ambrosia to her, most likely.
What was it called, you said?
Dust of Deliciousness. Because you 3 rolled high enough, you all recognize what Dust of Deliciousness does. It gives the user disadvantage on wisdom checks and saving throws.
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
Believe for an hour.
Okay.
Just at this moment. Zem, you have never felt safer when you see a figure step from behind a building and see Rowan.
Oh.
My mentor voice
As he walked directly towards Kova, who's not paying any attention, and says, "Now then, stay still for me." Snaps his fingers and casts Hold Person on her.
Wow. On who?
What?
She fails with a natural 2.
What's her name?
Koba. Are we witnessing someone getting infected?
Yeah, I'm like,
Y'all watch the woman that is boiling angry, but just devoured this tart, freeze in place, eyes go wide, and is unable to move.
I'm gonna just look at her and
It's
go,
like sleep paralysis.
I'm sorry, Koba. Rowan, what the fuck?
Rowan continues approaching, steps just past Kova, and her eyes kind of like look over to catch him and widen even more with recognition.
Wait, what?
Rowan looks at you and Alistair would like to see you, Zem.
Okay.
He said it should be sooner rather than later, and as for hellos, those can wait a moment.
Okay.
Just get inside and wait for us.
Okay. What's gonna happen to her?
He turns
Despite her
around.
threatening to kill me just now, I care deeply about what happens to her.
Remember the 3 choices I gave you? What was the first choice I gave you?
Was it the jet? Or the forgetting?
You watch him begin to cast a spell that he had begun to cast when he first met you. You recognize it now because he's told you
Mm-hmm.
he's beginning to cast Modify Memory.
Oh, she's not gonna remember me.
So he turns around casting this and says, "As for you," finishes casting the spell. And he has a moment here to say what she is going to remember. "You haven't seen anything or anyone come through for the last 10 minutes. It's been boring, but a lovely woman came by and gave you a couple pastries just now. You ate the first one already and wanted to save the other one for dinner." At that moment, y'all are all like ushered
Okay.
to get past her. Shadea stays standing in front of her, holding a smile and an extended hand. And Rowan slinks away from her and drops hold person as you all enter into Stillben.
I mentally prepared for like a month for that. For me to just be mind fucked again. What the fuck just happened? Yeah, I don't fucking know.
As y'all are all like crouching into this alleyway, checking with each other, trying to see what the fuck happened.
Okay, so, you might not know, but do you all remember when I've kind of hinted at that I might have not been the best citizen before meeting you guys?
You told me that.
Yeah, a little criminal, right? When I say a little criminal, I mean a lot criminal. Like, I was part of like a criminal syndicate criminal.
With that comment, let me get a history check from Zelfra and Huxley.
Do I know what
Because you two have lived on this side of Taldore. Huxley, you've been in Stillben at least once before.
That's why.
So, Huxley?
16.
26.
Damn. Pretty good.
That's rolling with this one.
What was off by 7 though?
The fact that she walked in here and was immediately recognized by somebody and then is saying that she was a part of a criminal syndicate now doesn't surprise you. Huxley. The knowledge that you have of Stillben, it's mostly criminal syndicates around here. Or like guilds trying to do good against the criminal syndicates.
I'm eating crackers as I'm not shocked.
Zelfra, the name that Kova spoke, Herrick, and her saying criminal syndicate immediately clicks. Some banned books that you read in your library.
Ooh, I'm a rebel.
Known and listed members of the Clasp. One of the 2 largest criminal syndicates
Holy hell, you
in not just Taldore, but also Wildmount and the Lucidian Ocean.
It's making me download all these books to look up all this stuff.
You immediately recognize these things and realize that you're traveling with a criminal. Like full-fledged, like no shit, this is a criminal.
Holy hell, you're a bloody criminal. I love it.
And that woman who approached us saying she'd kill me, was my partner. When I was well, she's following orders. I mean, I can't blame her. We're criminals.
You guys probably could have worked it out.
Probably, if
Maybe.
Rowan didn't step in. I'm gonna look over to Rowan at that point.
Yeah,
What the-
he's approaching at this
I
point.
get Alistair wants to talk to me, but I got unfinished business, obviously.
You can tend to that in a little bit. It's best she doesn't start spreading things just quite yet.
That's fair. They don't need to know I'm in town.
They don't need to know you're still alive just yet.
Yeah.
They still think you are dead.
Eh.
The rumor of your name has passed its way out here.
Uh-oh.
I'm that popular.
Wow.
You all are.
Ooh.
Yes. Damaged and Defective is becoming known as a underground party of heroes who are fighting back darkness in places where light doesn't even touch.
Or invites anyone to the group.
That is something we're trying to keep not known so that people don't approach y'all thinking that they can just be like, hey, can I join you?
Yeah, we did pick up a homeless person.
Didn't they
Who
pick
do
him
you
up in
refer-
a cage?
He got you there. You debriefed
I
with
know
me.
this story. I did it.
At this moment,
He's been waiting for that to come back.
Shadea,
They picked you up like a dog.
Here I go.
Shadea drops her cloak, and you see the basket of tarts is empty.
Can I get a pastry? Oh.
As you start asking, you notice it's an empty basket now.
I wanted to eat like that.
With your Arcana check from earlier, you noticed that not all of them were real. It was an illusion.
Okay.
It was meant to be like
For
for the ruse.
the actual. Yeah.
Damn.
But she comes over and you watch her like twist the basket and it turns into a screwdriver. And she puts it on a little harness on her hip.
Hell yeah. That's kind of hot.
Hi, Shadea. Okay,
Hi.
what is? Yeah, I recognize you. What's going on? Why?
Well, Rowan has the ability to do the fun magic
Obviously,
to
he's a fancy dancy elf daddy, but like,
he doesn't have the charisma to convince somebody to take random treats.
that's fair.
And
That's fair.
apparently to Elias I'm very charismatic.
You are honestly
Okay.
very proud of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She just starts crying. She's just bawling in your shoulder. She does tone down a little bit. Rowan looks over at her and just like, I don't see it. I don't see how she's more charismatic than me, but it's anyway.
You have a chip on your shoulder. Not literally.
He takes it literally and then looks back at you. We should probably move to the outpost.
Yes, let's hurry.
We can saddle them all up at the stables
Yes,
outside.
yes, yeah.
Um,
Oh, of course.
don't run past me, follow me. Take rear.
Gotcha.
And you watch him and Shadea stops crying on your shoulder, pulls her cloak back up.
My
Rowan,
cloak at the same.
Rowan pulls up a hood on his cloak and looks back towards y'all to see if y'all have
I'm
cloaks.
gonna just take my slime and like hide it over me.
That's what I'm at.
Does that work?
You watch him pull out a small pocketbook, like this big little journal, right? Flips it open. Zem, you know this to be his tiny spellbook.
Yeah.
Rowan.
Elf daddy.
Are
He
we picking order yet?
like marching order.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are about to. First, he's going to cast Seeming on everyone who doesn't have a cloak. And you watch as you all are suddenly wearing a cloak.
Okay, cool.
It's an illusory cloak. It's an illusory cloak.
Did you hear me?
No, I didn't.
You said something. You guessed a C word. What was it?
Seeming.
I said semen.
Yeah.
And I was like,
No, it's funny because I just go semen.
and you're like, you all get it. And I was like,
Oh my god.
So he cast Seeming, a high-level illusion spell that makes you all look like you're wearing cloaks.
cool. Like Ahsoka.
I actually don't own a cloak and it's very disappointing.
Dude, clothes are cool. I
But-
don't know either.
I just have like a cape.
Him and Shadea take point leading y'all's troop. Y'all are still all mounted on horses and cart
Originally gonna make my character look like Ahsoka, remember?
originally.
Shut out of cup.
But they lead you all through Stilben. While marching order seems like it might be fun for you.
I want to be behind this Rowan guy.
Okay, so you want to be up at the front? You want to be up at the front?
It's mine.
I'd
You're
love to
fun
imagine
until though, Braid. You're gonna
he-
play with.
he did tell you to take the rear. So I
know
imagine
we'll take that
you
in a
two-
heartbeat, so.
I imagine you two are on horseback right behind Rowan and Shadea.
I'm
Yes.
just gonna fuck around with Rowan.
Tirgrim
Same.
and Belwyn will be wherever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna be all
Everybody's.
Y'all are just having this conversation
Very
mentally.
prepared.
Rechi's just like, I'm just gonna, and y'all all hear silence in your own heads. As you know that he stopped letting them communicate mentally with one another for right now.
That tracks. That's I'm gonna just start doing like hand motions, just like.
Keep in mind, y'all are walking through Stilben. You're walking through a city.
See what she's saying?
And the residents of Lower Stilben, Zem, you know them as the Muck Dwellers,
Yeah.
are definitely paying y'all mind as y'all are riding horses in a cart into Stilben. Not
Shut the fuck up.
nothing in the cart, so to a lot of them right now, y'all just look like y'all are traveling merchants coming to pick something up that's coming into port.
Cool.
See what some of these others think.
Cool as indeed.
Oh no.
Wait, who?
A few of them are giving just odd, like,
Uh-oh.
side-eye stares as y'all drive, as y'all go past.
It's seemingly me.
Apparently got some beef over here.
Fighting over my man.
He's not yours to begin with. He's
Like-
he's a free man.
I've been flirting with
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Just because it's goalie doesn't mean he can't score.
Okay, chat.
So-
Above table. That's my fiance.
Oh, shit.
So, y'all continue through Lower Stilben, coming to a transitional point.
I'm sleeping on the couch.
Huxley, you and Zem both recognize this transitional point as the post, a massive archway building where most of the guilds of Stilben meet to discuss the happenings of the port city. The wealth disparity also becomes very obvious once you cross this threshold,
Damn, we're poor.
where you've been walking through this just like kind of ramshackle city of thatch and scraps and like pieces of ships. You now walk into a well-built, well-maintained, beautiful stone and brick port city. Here, the people are also dressed a lot nicer.
Really?
You also see some of the muck dwellers being pushed away from the road, not being allowed to enter into this district of the city. Rowan continues moving y'all through, not allowing for any breaks, as y'all continue to push now northeast into the city, up and down a long road that ends in a singular building, 2-story, known as Outpost Talon to those who know what its true use is. To others, this just looks like a residential home with a stable attached. The horses and cart are taken care of in the stables outside of this building, and you are all led inside of Outpost Talon. At least the upstairs portion of it. Just so y'all can see at least a top-down look of
Wow.
the building that y'all just walked into. A what?
A hooked
No. That's just the thing that they call. That's just the thing that they call
They're
the
just
poor
lower
people.
class people. Don't worry about it.
Oh, so it's like different classes.
Yeah,
They're just
yeah,
being
yeah.
classist. Don't worry.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
a
the rich, they're rich. And
it's an
the
elite
area they're not.
term for the poor people.
Upper-
Yeah, they're just being elitist and classist. Don't worry about it.
Being
Don't worry about it.
being let in, y'all are immediately met. Y'all are immediately met with the sight of a staircase that descends up to the left. Behind there, a small little like decorative table with some candle, with some candles.
Covered in dill.
It's covered in dick.
Sounds like my kind of table.
Got rabbit on there.
No, you don't imagine any of the real trickstery members of the order have gotten to this one yet.
No, sure.
But there are some like nice little knickknacks on there. You see like family photos that are sitting on it.
On the
On the little decorative table, there's a family photo sitting on it.
of
Let's see whose passive perceptions would see. Everybody's passive perception would see.
Okay, I was about to say, do I recognize anyone?
You do actually.
Shit.
It looks like Alistair.
About to meet his family? This too soon.
You know that Alistair has a lot more political ties than most of the directors of the Clary Orders.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, he was at the Republic of Taldore council meeting
Yeah.
when y'all went.
Yeah.
is he part of your like criminal thingy?
Not the criminal thingy, my current thingy. That's not exactly criminal, but like,
Why do you have so many
it's
things?
better than criminal.
Why do you have so many thingies?
Kaylin,
Yes.
you and Belwyn also recognize him. Y'all met him
Yeah, that's
At the
true.
meeting.
at the meeting on the airship.
Yes.
He was the one that was talking with the multicolored barbarian woman from Singorn. Zelfra, because of your role from earlier, reading into your banned books that you have before, this is one of the 4 known directors of the Clary Order, which is a group that is rumored to exist. Like, even your books don't think that they exist.
Really?
Yeah. But according to these rumors, that's the man that is one of 4 leaders of this secret group or secret society. Nobody really knows
Let's
exactly
talk
what
to
they
him.
are. Y'all are led into past this wall that immediately meets y'all into this like main kind of like dining kitchen area. And there's a hallway that leads straight back to a bunch of rooms with doors. Zem, you know that there are bunks in some of those rooms. You also know that upstairs that y'all were first met with leads to the holding spaces for patrons, like the hags and devils and
What?
demons. You first met Amate up there. Y'all are let in, and the seeming spell is dropped on all of y'all, so y'all no longer look like y'all have cloaks on. Rowan and Shadea take their cloaks off. And you can see now Shadea is full leather armor that was hidden under this cloak with a tool belt like
I
Batman.
knew she was hot.
You see on her left side are simple working tools. On her right side are just daggers.
Oh, that's so
Oh.
hot. That's so hot.
Um,
I'm just saying.
Rowan, on the other hand, no armor, wearing these nicer clothes than when you last saw him.
That's pretty hot.
Stop being so damn bad.
You also both notice when he takes off his cloak, there are new runic arcane tattoos going up his
Ooh,
arms.
that's cool.
What's What's up with the ink?
Ooh.
It's not ink.
Then what is it?
You watch them grip and they all become like blood red.
Oh, that's hot.
You know he's a blood wizard.
Magic.
These are
Ooh.
spell rot tattoos. So essentially stored spells that he just has on the surface of his skin.
And he can just use them?
Yeah.
How does he use them? How does he do it? How does he use them? No, like, how does it
You
work?
want an example?
Is Rowan talking?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love that.
He reaches his hand out. He reaches his hand out for you very like graciously.
I can touch you?
And he takes your hand and like in no way, shape, or form is his advancement that he's about to do here a romantic thing.
It's okay.
It comes off very aggressive. He just pulls you towards him. Just like straight up like almost yanks your shoulder out of socket, pulls you towards
I don't know,
him.
this seems like a little romantic to me.
I love it. I like it a little rough, Rowan.
You know that whenever he gets like physical with somebody, whenever he gets physical with somebody, there's no such thing as delicate.
Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead.
So he pulls you towards him, bites his thumb, and you watch a stream of blood like
I bite my thumb at
elongate
least.
out of his tooth and thumb, and then he just like marks over your arm.
Oh, God.
You watch
You fucked up.
some of these same arcane runes set on the surface of your skin, and then turn black like ink. And he tells you to just point at Zem and think of something to say. You watch the runes glow lift off of your arm and wrap around your hand and then disappear as they shoot towards Zem. What are you saying in your message?
I love you.
Zem, you hear in your mind.
I'm taking your man.
I love you, slut.
That's for like
You've become accustomed to people talking in your head.
Yeah.
Because of Arechi.
Oh yeah.
But you know it's Arechi.
Yeah.
When other forces outside of Arechi talk in your head, it's very different.
Yeah.
And you feel pure arcane magic pierce through your
I'm
skull.
just gonna be like.
And hear. Yeah. You recognize the message cantrip. You also recognize the message cantrip. He just gave you a cantrip to use, so he didn't expend too much magic.
That's badass, though.
He grabs you and just like slinks your arm towards him, but you don't move. He just like slinks your arm and just. Okay. And he does the same thing and puts the same cantrip. You have one
What are you gonna
one
say?
use of the cantrip message, which is you're able to cast it on somebody as long as you know where they are within 120 feet of you.
Okay.
And it is a 6-second message and they can respond.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Okay.
So you can use that whenever you want.
Sam's just gonna look back and forth at this and just be like, "Yeah, I'm very flexible with myself."
I
The thing is, I can be a man or a woman. Would you prefer
So-
it from me or my whole group?
how is it that last I had seen you and the rest of you all, and he gestures towards specifically Belwyn, Kaelin, and Zem, that the people you were traveling with were of few words?
Mhm.
And then, no offense, but y'all
No,
are
you
of,
can say full offense, Joe.
y'all
Yeah,
are
no,
of-
they need it.
y'all are very talkative.
No offense taken.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
also, I could see why y'all get along with Zem.
See, I don't get along
That's
with
our
her.
girl.
I don't get
I
along
don't
with
like
that.
it when she talks. That's the thing. So I like to talk over her. Plus, I'm only flirting with you to get, back with her. She's an
To get
Well, I can
brownie
tell you now. Despite the years that she and I have traveled together, she has never once successfully flirted with me.
No, I flirted with you. You
Oh, that's true. Sorry. You have never once made me blush.
One time you came close.
I'm gonna see if you just make a history check for him.
You came close.
I can make
You came close? I
I'm
can
and he just walked. He just walked. No, make an insight check. Because this is also a blood wizard. He can control the blood in his body.
Yeah.
Is she like a performance? Or something?
No, this is an insight check.
I want to see too.
I want to see. Yeah, I was about to say I
Wow.
want to do it too. Oh hell yeah!
Acting really nice.
Teargrim also, by the way, has just like walked over towards the kitchen and started cooking.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Teargrim's just taking full advantage of the amenities right now and cooking, and neither Rowan nor Shadea has said anything about it.
Oh, we getting some good food later. I got an 18.
18,
24.
24,
10.
10,
There's insight, right?
yes,
23.
23. Zem, you know Rowan. When he's tired of the conversation, he just walks away.
Yeah.
What did you roll?
18.
18. You both rolled over 20, right?
24.
Yeah.
Can we give them a handicap?
I've been considering it.
Or do you?
No, he needs it. He needs it.
Oh, because what is that? I don't even know. What that is.
He always rolls really fucking high. His luck is insane.
You do.
Yeah.
I don't though, so you don't have to give me
I
one.
have to lie if it's super high, to be honest.
You lie sometimes.
If it's really high in a row, yeah, I lie. I'm like, it's an at one. I'm like,
Right at the table, we're learning.
Secret.
I lie
So-
when it's really high. I say it's low.
You've never witnessed Rowan blush.
Mm-hmm.
You did also see him like purposely use a little bit of his blood, so he's like slightly paler than normal. Not like much paler, but
Right.
but you do see like a self like
Ooh.
conflict of whether or not he should have any care about what they're saying. You two see a man literally doing everything in his power to keep himself from blushing.
Hey! I know he's been there with me. Above table.
You did-
Above
there
me,
was
just
once.
an idiot.
I made him blush.
No, y'all,
That was so
he
cute.
didn't blush. He's just doing everything in his power to keep himself from
Yeah.
blushing.
Which is adorable.
But he walks off and goes into the second door on the left, leaves the door open, and you start to hear footsteps descending
I'm gonna run
descending
and follow
stone
him.
stairs.
I'm gonna run to get right behind him
Okay.
and guard him.
Y'all watch them just fucking sprint immediately.
Darling, where are you going?
Shadea says to the rest of you who haven't chased after just yet, you are all welcome to stay up here, and I see your friend knows his way around food?
Yes, he cooks for us a lot.
Okay.
Who's
Um,
cooking again?
Teargrim is like, you just met this man.
Yeah, you're right. So I'm sitting there like,
You've seen him do a little bit of like on the road cooking with like
But
some
is he
rough
cooking
tools
enough?
and whatnot, but this man is going to town.
"Ooh." Okay, so Zim's telling me to shut the fuck up and stay back. I'm like, okay, I'll give y'all a long time. I'm gonna go see what's up in the kitchen, and with
Teardrop.
no,
It's
the
Teargrim.
saucy lady.
Oh,
Oh,
Shadea.
I'm about to go see what's up with Shadea. Okay?
Shadea, she's in.
Shadea.
She's
free.
she's actively telling y'all that y'all can stay up here if you'd like. Nobody is staying in the back 4 rooms. The last 2 doors on the left and last 2 doors on the right.
Why?
Just nobody's in them right now. We have more barracks for people, just not in here.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And some of them choose not to stay in those rooms. They never know if there's residents above them.
Oh, I gotcha.
She's like trying to gauge how much y'all know about Zem's like
Affiliation.
organization.
We know everything, don't we?
Okay.
I barely know
I wouldn't
shit.
say that. I wouldn't say
We know everything.
that. Especially you
would
two. I
probably
wouldn't say
roll
that.
like that too, because I really honestly don't know. Let me see. Hold
I
on.
know everything.
No, damn.
She realizes that y'all like at least like you definitely she can recognize that you've met people that are higher than her.
Yeah.
Like Rowan gave you a recognition in all of that.
Yeah.
So like he looked at you and recognized that you were there and she went, "Oh, they're important."
Okay.
You two, she like kind of like cocks her head a little bit and so what do you know from what Zem's told you? And as she's like ushering to like set the table and like get stuff ready so that y'all can stay up here and hang out.
Yeah. What happened here,
Place. I
Um
know nothing.
Well, I
I would
tried
love
to
to know everything.
you did see on the right when you first entered,
Mhm.
in the corner opposite from where that decorative table is with a picture of Alistair, there is a fireplace, a wood burning stove that is currently not going. It is still warmer weather, but you could always light it.
Are you lighting a candle?
I know.
Actually, that was a dumb question. I recoil back to the question.
Okay. Huxley, what do you have to say?
That was the second time, Danny.
What do you have to say, Huxley?
I know that she gets around a lot. That was my funny joke.
I was gonna say, I know she likes to flirt, but
Yeah, she
about the
likes to hug.
crime syndicate, I'm not quite sure much about.
I don't know why we're sticking with Marrakesh. We're really shitty.
Sometimes I like to talk about. I mean, sometimes I get talking over British accent and I get nervous. Leave me alone.
do it. Keep
Oh, I
going.
got 920.
Go ahead.
Um,
Shopping.
as y'all are all having conversation, getting to know one another with Shadea, we're gonna transition to downstairs.
Okay.
Descending the spiral staircase downwards
Click clack, click clack.
into the lower area of Outpost Talon. This one very different than Outpost Scale, as there is no labyrinth.
Yeah, that's fair.
You instead step down to a familiar magical elevator. You see the small chalice on top, meant to take a drop or two of blood, and the small little socket that is the exact same shape as your pendant.
Can I give the blood?
Y'all are upstairs still. Yeah,
This
cause
is just you.
yeah, she was.
Oh, I went back to
Yeah,
Yeah.
y'all.
Shanann or
It's
whatever.
Shadea.
Today, yeah.
You and Rowan step onto this, and Rowan gestures for you to start the elevator.
Ooh.
Couple drops of blood, you place your medallion in,
Oh, that's how you
and
start the elevator. That's cool.
you know that this specific arcane contraption is kind of something that's programmed. So whoever's blood is put in it, their destination is where they're where they're supposed to go in here is where they're taken to.
Litty titty.
You are led, or you are taken past the first subfloor to the second subfloor. The deepest that this one goes. There you're met with the grand doors of the meeting hall.
Best friend.
And Rowan says, I would like to warn you.
You don't warn me. Well, this isn't good.
I'm warning you because... And you watch him, like, kind of just sit on the ground for a second.
Do I need to sit too?
Just sit down.
Okay. I'm just awkwardly sit with him. You are being oddly emotional.
He's gonna take the next 5 minutes
Okay.
to tell you some of his own backstory.
I can't roll with more.
That's fun.
This intimate.
When I
Jealous.
first joined the orders, I was nothing more than a starving homeless boy who did everything that he could to survive. When I stumbled across a score that landed me where I am now, I was brought in to have my mind wiped of everything that I had learned. He pulls from another side pocket his larger spell book.
Okay.
And this was the score all those years ago. This was the spell book of one of the members of the Julius Dominion. One of the founding members of the orders. And its secrets shared itself with me. Shared themselves with me, I guess I should say.
I'm going to refrain from saying something inappropriate because this seems like an intimate moment.
I won't either.
He like catches himself and realizes that he's rambling and puts the spell book back. I didn't know what I was getting into when I joined. Much like you didn't. Now you do. You've learned a lot, done a lot. And it's time that your efforts are recognized. I'm warning you that there's going to be a lot of eyes in that room. Paying a lot of attention.
You know I bask in attention.
Alistair is behind those doors. As is every member of the order in the area we could muster.
That's a little more attention than I bargained for.
You haven't witnessed this event yet, as you were always on missions.
Yeah.
But when you're recognized for your talents in this organization, the more people who know firsthand knowledge, the less rumor there is that could be spread. And we don't need anyone thinking that you are less than what you are.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
As he begins to stand, he stands up and like gestures to help you up.
Take his hand and I'm like,
He
hope glimmering in my eye.
he gives you that look of don't.
Just go.
But he helps you up, opens one of the large doors.
I'm gonna like just regally stand, kind of be like, oh gosh, kind of prove yourself up.
And as he
Not that much.
gestures you to step in, take your steps, Arash, getting ready for whatever's about to happen in here. Yeah, his little, yeah. As you step just past Rowan, Rowan says,
Kiss me.
Junior Hunter Zemdaddy.
Do a little bows. It's just like,
As you enter in, Rowan stays at the door and shuts it, and you see the meeting chamber fuller than you've ever seen it. for any mission briefing or anything. This is whatever this is an event.
Am I still standing next to Rowan?
You're about 5 feet away from him.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
just lean in his direction and just go, okay, that's a lot more attention than I bargained for.
I tried to warn you.
Yeah,
Alistair, sitting at his director's seat, stands up, puts his hand out towards you, and says, "Come, stand before me."
Zem's gonna go. I don't question.
You
should have said it again. I'm more afraid again from saying something very inappropriate because I get this as an intro. No, I don't actually say that. I just go.
You begin stepping forward and watch as the braziers in the room, the color of their light change from that yellow flame to red. Those of you upstairs, Shadea, hold on, there's things happening at the same time right now. Those of you upstairs, Shadea tells you all to gather around the table.
Okay.
As she pulls out this large picture frame that looks like it has a steel mirror, like put inside of it, rather than like a cardboard backing or anything.
Wow. Pretty cool.
Belwyn notices. Belwyn, if you want to go ahead and unmute yourself and bring camera on. Let me.
Yes. Hello.
The AI.
Hello, buddy.
Let me turn on a light. I'm a little dark, so give me just
A
one
little
moment.
dark.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright, is that a little bit better?
Yes.
Yay.
So
Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm late.
you're good. You've been here this whole time. As far as like narrative stuff, y'all have gotten into Stillben. Y'all dealt with the Kova thing. Her memory got erased. Y'all were escorted directly to Outpost Talon, where the Clary Orders are headquartered, here in Stillben. And y'all are currently sitting upstairs, or not upstairs, but on the main floor in the house that is the front for Outpost Talon. Tyrgrim's in the process of cooking food, and y'all were just gathered around the table by one of the members of the Clary Orders. Belwyn, you catch on the edge of this picture frame with the steel mirror, hidden under the like actual frame are arcane runes etched into this.
So can I get quick context? Of
Yes.
Just where we're at. Yeah.
Yes, sorry. So you're in Stillben, port city on the east coast of Taldore.
Yep.
Y'all are in the headquarters of the Clary Orders
Okay.
in Stillben.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Y'all are in the main floor area, kind of like Daisy's is to their one in Port Damali.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm caught up now. So steel picture frame.
Yeah,
That's
she's
okay.
pulled out this steel picture frame and gathered y'all around the table. You're catching on the edge of this arcane engravings in the steel mirror that are hidden by the frame itself. As you're noticing them, you watch her just kind of like rub her finger around the edge, and an image begins to appear on the mirror. You see a massive chamber with many, many, many people in it. Red light, and standing there in the center of the chamber with a hand extended out towards her from Alistair is Zem.
What's going on?
Am I here?
Yeah. This is upstairs.
Okay.
So and only I see this.
Well, you saw the runes before the image started to appear. So like you watched the runes begin to glow and light up, whereas everyone else just saw this steel mirror turn into a video screen, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like you know that there was magic at play here.
Cool.
Yeah. Shadea goes, "Don't worry. Zem's, how do they say it in normal lines of work? getting a promotion.
Oh, okay.
Is she gonna die or anything?
Oh no, unless she does something stupid. Y'all think she would do something stupid?
All the time.
And that's where we'll switch back down to Zem as you're approaching to Alistair, stepping before him. You know customs and traditions and rights.
Yes.
So you step forward, step down and kneel.
Yeah, obviously.
And Alistair brings his hand back towards him, steps down towards you. His voice is a lot louder than normal. You imagine through some sort of thaumaturgy or prestidigitation, everyone in this chamber and you all hear through this mirror.
That's cool. We need one of these.
We did.
Them Dottie.
Where would we have it?
I don't know.
In your years since you've joined our order, not only have you learned as much as you could, but you have taught us more than we knew.
Can't help it.
In the eyes, everybody's getting the finger tonight. In the eyes
No comment.
of Our Lady, the Matron of Ravens,
Zem's just gonna look up wide-eyed real quick and then come in.
we recognize the trials and tribulations that you have put yourself through in order to protect the weak from what lurks in the dark. From this day forward, Zemdaddy's title of Junior Hunter is stripped of her.
Zem's gonna look up panicked.
And you watch his hand kind of like give you a hold on, because he knew you would do this. And from now on, everyone in this order, and you watch him look at everyone who has gathered, will refer to her as Senior Hunter.
Let's go.
You hear a few people in the crowd begin to applaud. And
You hear my footsteps upstairs jumping up and down.
you hear one guy in the crowd that's just like, who the fuck is that? Just like, it's only the one guy.
I don't know this person.
You hear it and you like look just to try and see who that. Just give me a perception check because it's fun.
Yeah.
Perceppy, weppy.
She doesn't go here.
It's just enough. This is somebody that you once, spent some time with. I say sometime. You spent very little time with him. Not your fault. His fault.
Damn.
And
Ooh.
probably is trying to act like he doesn't know who you are.
He butthurt.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hold on.
Uh, you see somebody else sitting next to him, just like, didn't you? And he, shut the fuck up. But you have this like sense of pride begin to fill you, as for the first time in your life, the organization who has welcomed you in with open arms, the first organization to truly welcome you in with open arms, is truly recognizing you for all of the work that you've put in for them.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
That's so sweet. I'm gonna cry.
Me too, man.
I'm not. I'm sorry.
Alistair, at that moment,
Okay.
unclips your cloak, just like the top bits of your cloak, Um, no, there are traditions and practices with these kinds of things. Not everything has to be sexual.
Oh no.
I understand it's Zeb.
Yeah. Last name is literally Daddy. All right.
But he unclips the cloak that was given to you, takes it from you, and the large brazier that sits kind of between y'all. When he walks around, comes over, and burns it in the fire.
Ooh, that's so cool.
And you watch the ash, and y'all are all still watching this from upstairs as well.
I'm crying.
The ash and embers of the cloak as they burn, swirl and spin, and look like kind of like reverse falling
Oh
raindrops
my god, I'm crying anymore.
of deep blood red.
Dude, that's so cool.
And as they disappear into the darkness above you, you feel
Is this an Elsa moment?
the shadows begin to cling to you. The shadows begin to cling to you. The cold embrace of the Matron of Ravens begins to envelop you. And for a moment, you feel as though not only did this room recognize you, but someone and something beyond has.
Damn. Oh, I love this.
You immediately, after the flames turn back to their orange coloration, you all see this like moment of somber and like gratitude all come to a close. The shadows are still enveloped around you. And the room immediately, everyone just, what is that?
Am I standing at this point? Am I
You're-
still kneeling?
You're still kind of kneeling.
Yeah. I
Um,
imagine I'm like still on one knee, but like kind of like sat up a little bit, just like
yeah.
what the fuck?
You see there's still this like cloak of shadow still on you somewhat.
That was so cool.
And Alistair looks at you slightly surprised and nods.
Oh.
He raises his hand for you to stand. And as you do, the cloak of shadows kind of falls off as shadowy feathers into the darkness, into nothingness.
That's cool.
So sick.
That's cool as fuck.
Let's go drinking.
He steps back around the brazier towards you, reaches into his cloak and pulls out a tightly bound black piece of paper and hands it over to you.
It's a diploma.
With your new position comes a new responsibility. Save it until you're upstairs with your friends. And he turns around, steps back over towards the seat, and just begins clapping, and everyone erupts into applause.
Like military
At
stance,
this point,
just like
at
panic.
this point, I would say no one and everyone's clapping.
Hell yeah. Yeah, just the entire room upstairs is clapping. Shadea's like... She's confused. She's here. She's
she's a little confused. but
yeah.
She's got the spirit. Yeah.
You'll get the sense, especially those of you who have a higher intelligence score, when y'all match up mentally, she's not as high as some of even y'all's lowest intelligence scored members.
Oh, really?
Y'all don't know how she does it though. You feel behind you two arms wrap around, taller. You recognize it's Rowan, giving you a hug from behind.
Well, glimmers of an eye. No.
And he turns you around and goes, I guess that makes us equals now, huh?
we're on the same level. I can actually flirt with you and you can reciprocate.
What have you done, Alistair? And he just like ushers you to follow and begins to walk out. Some people begin to like jump down from up top and like meet with others and begin conversing and just filling the chamber with conversation and noise. The image that y'all are seeing fades out. Belwyn, as you see those runes at the edges glow, their glow begin to fade.
Just wink out. Okay.
Yeah. And you are led back to the elevator. Rowan is just smiling.
What?
He's just
What's
smiling.
got you so cheery?
It's one thing to bring somebody under your wing and teach them and let them blossom on their own. It's another thing to teach somebody, and no matter what, they always come back to show you how they've blossomed.
I don't care about you.
I'm glad that you do. And he like rubs the top of your head.
Activated.
Make an insight check.
Yeah.
You get a head pat.
Inside your whitey.
head.
Zed just gets little screechies.
That's a 13.
13. In all of the years that you've known Rowan,
Mm-hmm.
you've never been able to read him.
Yeah.
Until right now, for some reason. And you realize he's always put up that little bit of a wall because he was your superior. You do also slightly garner that, like, he doesn't genuinely feel any, like, romantical
No, I
interest
know.
in you. He does like the play flirting every once in a
Obviously.
while.
Obviously.
But he doesn't have that, like, it's a platonic thing
Yeah.
between you and him in his mind.
100.
Like, straight.
100.
But you already knew that. But you see it in him for once. Like, you actually see it on his face and his expression.
Oh, that's so sweet.
You make your way back upstairs with him to the smell of a feast that's kind of been prepared here. It's been a while since the three of you have had any of Teargrim's food.
Yeah.
And somehow it has gotten so much better. Y'all were all pretty enthralled with what was going on the screen. The mirror. What y'all didn't see behind you was at a couple points Teargrim had done that thing that he did when he first met back up with y'all, where he kind of grabbed something out of nothing. He did that a couple times with a small dark bottle of liquor and a couple of these like almost golden, like almost rose gold apples.
Ooh.
And he used those in his cooking process, and everything here smells heavenly. Zem, to you, a little too heavenly. Like, this smells like
Yeah, so I'm just gonna be like,
there's celestial on the
plug
nose.
that nose.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some, like, celestial influence on the nose a bit, and you're just like, what the fuck is
Yeah.
that?
So I'm just gonna be like, and look at Rowan as she's plugging her nose and just be like, don't get too soft on me.
Is that? And he goes over and just immediately starts smelling everything. You hear him, is that ambrosia? I haven't had ambrosia. So he just starts murmuring the word ambrosia over and over, almost like he's maddened for a moment.
Oh shit.
And he like, yeah, he like snaps and just like,
Rowan did this?
yeah, he looks at Teargrim. Teargrim looks at him, shrugs his shoulders, and he just, Your friend literally has food of the gods.
I can tell. Can we eat?
That's
I can
sick.
tell.
I think he
Yeah.
prepared this for all of you. Eat up,
Let's eat.
celebrate.
We'll grab a little bit.
Can I see this,
I'm
Rowan?
pushing a
Sure.
lot into my body.
Rowan, would you like a plate?
He's already like in the process of grabbing some, and he's like, if you want to grab a little bit, I'm filled up a little bit. If you want to grab some more extra of
Yes,
that,
of
and,
course, I'd love to. I'd love to.
and he like slops some food onto your plate. Like you need a little bit. You get a little thin. You've been traveling light lately.
Okay, but-
Zem's gonna point at the horns and just be like, ow.
Sorry.
I know we're like in a masochistic love-hate relationship, but ow!
Y'all all eat wonderful food and celebrate the promotion that Zem just got.
Let's go to a
Congrats,
bar.
Uh,
I'm so proud of you.
Arash
You're welcome.
Arash climbs down your side and like
Nuzzles up.
no, you feel him nuzzling up as you're eating, and then you realize he's digging in your pocket, and he pulls out that small black piece of paper and like points it and tries to drop it on the table.
I
Good boy.
Rowan goes,
Oh.
Okay. Well, I guess I should open it. They told me to open this with you guys.
Yes, do it.
Okay.
Belwyn,
Okay.
just because your passive perception, make an insight check for me.
Make an inside check.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm unprepared. Let me grab some dice for fast. I got them. I am all over the place today. Let me take a quick roll.
Yeah, as she's pulling this out and like telling y'all that she's about to open this.
Matt plus 10, 21.
Hell yeah. You like clock Rowan real quick as she's saying all this. He knows exactly what's inside that. And his expression is not one of joy.
Uh-oh.
No.
For what Tyrgon put in our food, you mean?
No. This is about the black piece of paper that was rolled up and handed to Zem.
It's a quest,
Oh, okay.
isn't it?
He knows exactly what's on that, and he's not excited for her to find out.
Oh goodness.
Okay, I'm gonna
Ooh,
tuck
nice.
that away for now.
Okay.
Okay.
Zem's gonna open it slowly. I'm guessing she like sees that like Rowan has like a wall back up. Can't read it exactly, but like
Yeah.
knows it.
Yeah, there's this contract, even holding it, feels like it's important.
Yeah.
And his
Those-
expression only deepens the anxiety.
Okay.
I was gonna look
Oh.
really concernedly over to Zem, like kind of darting back and forth between Rowan and Zem,
Okay.
and
Well,
on the paper, just
Look at as I'm opening
very
it. Just look at everyone.
quizzically.
Clock that.
Yeah. You open it.
I'll open it.
You begin to read the golden text sitting upon this
Ooh, it's gold.
jet black paper.
golden.
Cool.
You know what this is.
Mhm.
This is a contract.
Mhm.
This is the next person on the orders list, essentially. Reading into it, the name, it's strange. You feel like you recognize it.
Mhm.
Make a history check.
Have to do with they finger the undead.
Yes.
Yes. Again, thank God for that advantage. It's gonna be a 24.
24. You're reading through it, and there's a lot of the like important wording that has to be on there. Like, this is a job that you have agreed to by accepting this. If you choose not to do it, then that could be a bad thing, and yada yada yada. Sorry, I am trying to see.
You need my backstory.
I am actually looking at it.
I have it pulled up.
Oh.
I'm trying to double check if you had his name
I
in
do.
here. Is it in?
We talked about it. It's in the second paragraph.
Second paragraph dash A.
Top of the second paragraph. We talked about that
Dash
before
8.4.
session.
Oh, yep, cool.
3.4.
Thank you. You see that the charges are put before the name.
Mm-hmm.
The charges read some of the usual things, like practicing dark magics to gain power and, you know, using them to do evil acts. And you see the last one on there. It's in real fine text.
Nice.
And you know it's out of place because these words wouldn't generally be on one of these.
Yeah.
But it says, for the abandonment of their child. The Clary Order hereby sentences Kai's Advestia to immediate execution. The name of your biological father.
Oh shit.
You have to kill him? The guy that we just met?
No.
Oh,
No.
No, y'all met
Okay.
y'all met Pyro's daddy.
Yeah.
Dottie. But y'all met her
grandfather?
So
who she, when they were born, thought was her dad. When she was born,
Oh!
that was, everyone thought that was her
oh.
dad. But then the horns and tail started growing.
So, are
Okay.
you good with your biological dad, or
Never met the guy.
Oh,
are
that'd
you
be easy.
okay? What's going through your head?
I mean, a lot has just happened
Yeah.
between seeing someone from my criminal history, being taken here, getting a promotion, and now having a death contract for my sire. It's gonna take a bit to fully process,
Yeah. Okay.
so I can't tell you
Do you
exactly.
need a hug?
Rowan like reaches his hand out to pat your shoulder, but is cautious to
Yeah.
actually lay his hand on
Rowan's
you.
gonna be like, well, Zem's gonna look at Rowan and just be like, I'm okay. I can be touched. I'm not gonna catch a blaze. Not yet.
They'll never know with you, and he gently pats your shoulder.
Would you like a hug?
I'm good for now. It might
Okay.
settle in. But yeah.
Let me know.
Shadea goes, what do you mean catch on fire?
Don't worry about it. New skills. Lovely.
Okay.
I'll show you later. We can spar later.
Okay.
Ooh, that'd be
that's-
fun to watch.
okay.
Okay.
Two hot
but
ladies.
yeah,
I'm just kidding.
yeah. Wow. Well, I wish I could talk to my mother, but she won't know much about him either.
Damn.
The last reports that we had of him, Rowan speaks up. He was not on Taldore, thankfully.
Okay.
Somewhere deep in Jorhas. You've seen some of the charges on there, but he's been working on something near and around Rossona. The Order's members who had been keeping tabs on him as much as they could, a couple of them decided to follow him. And because of this, their names are also attached to that contract.
Fair.
Oh shit.
It's
Damn.
it's an unfortunate line of work, unfortunately.
Damn.
Comes with the line of work, and I kind of saw this coming, though I didn't think the twist would be this juicy. But I knew he was a warlock. Knew it was coming, I guess. Suspected it, but didn't think it'd be by my hands. So, extra juicy.
Well, when you leave the partner in crime of a being beyond our own plane to just wander around. In this line of work, your best bet is that your name never ends up on one of those pieces of paper.
That's true. That is true. Yeah. Well, this is gonna complicate the family history
He chuckled, like,
a little bit more.
it breaks the tension immediately.
I mean, does this have to get done now or later?
Oh, this is
Immediate.
something if she dies before this is done, her soul will be in servitude to the Raven Queen until the end of
Okay, so
existence.
we need to get this done.
But it's not the worst of
No, honey, we need to get it done.
not the worst of like things, you know,
There
to be stuck with.
Worse deities to
Oh.
be stuck with.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So Jameson, and then your father, or father then Jameson?
Probably father than Jameson, I think.
I say take it whichever way you wish
What was
to. Again, this is just something.
It's closest to us.
From what I've been told, according to the information that was shared, y'all were heading y'all's way here to garner information regarding the individual known as Jameson, his whereabouts, and from what Percival had said in his last missive was that y'all would be boarding a vessel or finding or buying seats upon a vessel to
Something like that, yes.
find a hidden island that may or may not exist.
Yeah, that was our
Yeah.
plan.
Sounds like so much fun.
Yeah,
I
know.
do not envy you.
You don't want to join the seasickness and the scurvy,
It's less of those things and more of the
He's afraid of pirates.
I
We have
wouldn't-
pirate phobia.
I wouldn't say I'm afraid of
I
pirates.
find you. So anyways.
I
he's
just
afraid of
realized we're
pirates,
sitting next to each
and
other.
He's going in a boat.
he realizes he's just a dick.
Do you want to be
A
on my boat?
homeless dick.
He's gonna cast silence on Huxley. Let me double check the spell real quick, but I believe there's a save.
For silence?
Yeah. Am I wrong?
Let me double check for you.
Nope. No,
it
it's just-
happens.
it's just-
It is a range though.
It is a 20-foot range. He's just gonna do that side of the table for now.
Dispel magic.
Or you could counterspell too.
I don't have counterspell, but I have dispel magic.
Okay, so he gets it up, has it cast, and then you dispel it.
Yeah, I'm like, anyways.
Okay, I
so,
believe, what level are you casting it?
It's third.
Dispel magic? Okay, yeah, it just breaks it.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah, so that happens.
Get fucked. That's why I'm on this team and you're on that team.
Oh,
Flame him.
flame him.
You,
Fry him.
you see him
Make him a
begin.
fried egg.
You see him begin to cast banishment.
Yes.
Make a Arcana check for me
Motherfucker.
Does it have
before
to?
you're too committed to the idea.
Does it have to do with Fae, Fiend, or the undead?
Technically, yeah. This
What level is
knowledge,
banishment?
huh?
What level is spell banishment?
What level is? This is an instantaneous thing. It doesn't persist, so you can't dispel magic.
Is there elements?
Hmm?
What is it? What is it? Elemental.
Nope. It's nope.
Elemental?
Nope.
18.
What is?
18. If he did cast this on Huxley, if the thoughts of what Huxley is are true, he won't come back. He
He's just-
begins
she's just
casting
gonna-
and
Not now, friend. Don't worry about it.
you get to stay on the material plane another day.
I'm just gonna get up and start walking away. Be like, sure, whatever. Just go.
As those of you who wish to stay here and converse, rest, whatever, y'all are all welcome to do so. Is there anything anyone wishes to do for the rest of the day that y'all have here in Stillben?
What time of day is it?
At this point, it's about noon.
Okay.
Y'all just ate a big old fucking lunch buffet, essentially.
Yes.
Like, y'all are full bellies and a whole day ahead of you still.
Okay. Do we want to go walk around the town?
If we want to confront my old buddies again,
That's fair.
I mean, we can. I obviously have unfinished business in this
I
town
mean,
on multiple
you don't
fronts.
have to go, but we can. We've
Yeah,
never
I
been.
obviously have unfinished business on multiple fronts. I should probably take care of it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right.
It's just
Are you
whether
sure you
you
don't
guys want to
need-
come with me or if I'm going on as a one-man show.
Are you sure you don't need our help?
I mean, help
Done.
would always be appreciated. I mean, I don't trust I can fully fight my way out of a whole criminal syndicate, but I could make a dent, I think.
Well,
At least.
let's make 2 dents then. I'm in.
Sweet.
Sure.
I guess we're all going.
So what are we doing? I
Just-
checked out for the first, like, quarter of that.
I think try to go back to where Kobo was.
Just all the way straight back to the front of
Gonna
the...
try!
Okay. Yeah. Are you doing it...
My disguise self cap on.
Okay, I was gonna say, are y'all gonna be doing this, like, stealthily, or are y'all just, like, walking through the streets?
With disguise self cap.
Okay.
You want to pass it up to us?
Yeah, I was gonna say, so if y'all are doing it stealthily, it's gonna be, like, slinking through alleys, just trying to stay out of stay out of sight. It would be a group stealth check.
Yes.
If y'all are just trying to not make any attention for yourselves, y'all could do, like, a group deception check.
Yeah, we love attention.
I'm gonna do stealth.
Okay?
Yeah.
So we're just gonna
Yeah,
slink through
let's
alleys.
sneak.
Slinky winky.
Yeah?
No.
I bet you immediately.
So yeah,
regret it.
let's get a
Yeah.
group stealth check. You said you're casting Pass Without a Trace?
Yeah.
Okay, I believe you could get everybody with that.
Can I have advantage since I have Boots of Spider Climb?
7.
Unfortunately, there are boots that have a mechanical they give you advantage thing, the boots of Elvenkind.
Mhm.
They're not making you any quieter, they're just helping you climb
I
walls.
can get everyone.
That's fair.
Yeah. So everybody add plus 10 to whatever you just rolled for your stealth check.
Okay, cool. Never mind. I'm not as fucked.
So let me roll for Tyr.
True.
Tyrgrim's gonna stay back, actually,
Okay.
just because
Yeah.
he's not here. It makes it easier on me.
Yeah.
And so Tyrgrim's gonna stay back. You would get you two could take advantage from your companions if you wanted to.
Yes.
That's something that I completely forget constantly. Is y'all have
It's
creatures that could
worse.
give you help.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just roll the best.
So stealth checks.
32.
32, nice. Zelfra,
+17.
Plus 10?
plus 10. With the plus 10.
With the +10.
Oh,
All right.
oh, I see it.
Damn. Bowen,
29.
29. Kalen,
21.
21.
33.
Plus 10.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so we've got over half of y'all got over 20. So we're fine. Zelfra, you're not used to trying to sneak around. You are used to being light-footed as you worked in a library and being quiet was just a normal thing, but you're not used to sneaking around. So you kind of get lost for half a second as everybody like rushes past you and you go, guy, and then get pulled into an
Yeah.
alley. Like,
So I'm just gonna cover her mouth and be like,
right. But slinking your way through, y'all make your way all the way back to the main front, like, edge of the town, city of Stilben, where Kova is still indeed standing there, just bored out of her fucking mind, staring off into nothingness.
Can I try to sneak up on Kova?
Sure, I
Take my
mean,
cap off and like sneak up on him.
yeah. You take your cap off and give me another stealth check. You still have plus 10 from Pass Without a Trace, because that lasts for an
Can
hour.
I still get advantage with my
With the Arash, yeah? That's how they work. That's how familiars work.
You're welcome.
Sneak up on this bitch. 32. With pass without a trace.
I almost
Would she have advantage on this? Let me pull up her character sheet real quick.
What? So what are we doing right now? Dealing with my unfinished business with my criminal syndicate.
Oh yeah, with that lady.
Yeah.
Oh,
No one to walk
you're
in
trying
the
to kill her?
No, I'm sneaking up on her currently. Just
Oh,
to
wow.
fuck with her. Because we used to be friends.
Oh, I thought we were killing somebody.
No. Not yet.
Oh,
I'm
we're-
not paying attention.
Not
Oh, there
yet.
she is. Took me a second, but I found her.
Maybe later.
We're sneaking on her like old friends now ops is from what I'm understanding.
Okay,
As a player.
Yeah.
so unless she hits a nat 20, she has literally no way to see this. You sneak up right behind her, like you could plant a blade in her right now
Yeah.
and end her, and she would have never known it was you.
Zem's gonna like do like the shoulder tap thingy
Mhm.
where you tap one shoulder and then go around the other side.
Okay, I'll say make a deception check with advantage.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot my deception's that high because I have double proficiency
Oh, you have expertise?
in deception.
Fuck yeah.
That's a 28 for that deception check.
So you tap one shoulder and she like turns her head kind of slowly, like what the fuck?
And Zem's just gonna go with the turn and still be behind her head when she goes.
Okay, she turns and
That's funny.
like full turns around
Yeah.
and like looks and is like,
Zem's just gonna go with it. And then when she turns back
Oh.
around,
hey,
hi, Papa.
what the fuck? I'm gonna make a Constitution save for it. It bounced, still landed flat, nat 20. She clenches her butt cheeks so tight that she does not shit herself.
Okay, you
She nearly did. She just
I'm dead.
she is kind of like frozen in fear. You have one round to do something before she immediately sees you as a threat. Because you just popped up.
Zem's just gonna be like, don't worry. I just wanted to fuck with you.
Persuasion check.
This
With disadvantage.
I'm not good at.
With disadvantage because y'all's history.
I just wanted to fuck with her. I mean that too.
That's a 5.
5. That was the DC you had to beat for this. It wasn't a super high DC.
I'm
You'll have
weak.
known each other for a super long time.
Yeah.
That's what brought the DC super low.
Thank God.
You just got disadvantage because you know her well enough that if you surprise her like that, she will stab you.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that.
She stops, freezes, you say that, and she just... How the... And, like, looks around and then... Okay. What the fuck? How... Are you alive? Did you get there? And are you actually Zem? And she, like, grabs your horn.
Okay.
Sorry,
less
no,
sensitive.
she would know not to do that.
Yeah.
She grabs your chin and like looks past you at Arash. She's gonna try an insight check to make sure that you're actually you.
Let you process, yeah.
You process. That's funny.
That's a fucking insane roll. Even with a 14, she has a +9. She like looks at your face, looks at you. Okay, I want to be really fucking angry right now.
That's fair. That's your MO.
How the fuck are you alive? We thought you died.
yeah.
Literally, fucking Herrick's got a hit out on you right now. Very different
Yeah.
attitude than
Yeah.
when y'all first saw her. Almost as if that never happened.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. You kind of fucking, like, went out on your first solo mission,
And
supposedly died in enemy lines,
that's fair.
because you never reported back, so we assumed that you fucking died and disappeared.
That's
And
fair.
then suddenly, like, they're hearing word of an adventuring group who has a member in the group that matches your description, matches your name, and is going around just saving people, doing good things, not a criminal. Nobody apparently knows about her criminal history. Yet we spent most of your teenage years into your young adult life, like, doing that.
Yeah, we were the ones who saved her.
Okay.
She immediately is like, what the fuck?
Okay. Sorry, adventuring party that people have rumored me with. Okay. We come at peace.
She, like, slowly pulls her rapier out and
No.
points it downward.
Okay. She's got a fighting spirit, don't worry. Let me explain.
She is taking every moment of this. Each beat of every moment, she is looking each of you in the eyes. She is staring you down consistently and constantly, as if she is trying to figure out every detail about you just from looks alone. Continue, sorry.
Okay, let me explain.
Girl.
So
Went behind enemy lines for solo mission, you know, exciting.
Got a little fucky wucky for a minute. Saw something I shouldn't have. And either had to pledge allegiance to a different organization, or die, or forget.
She, like, slowly brings the rapier up, not in a, like, super aggressive
Yeah.
way,
Just like
but
that.
brings it up, puts it directly under your chin. You can feel the
Yeah.
point wanting to break the skin.
That's right.
Looks at you. Need you to make a persuasion check. And it's just going to be a flat check. And this is against her insight.
I'm not good at persuasion. That's a 22. Because I got nat 20.
You got a nat 20?
Nat 20.
Okay, so that doesn't matter that she rolled a 24 then.
Nat 20.
She looks at you with the rapier on your neck and
I wish I could tell you more, but that's all I can tell you. So I couldn't report back. I couldn't tell anyone I left.
she does a little flourish with her rapier, puts it back into its hilt. Her rapier is definitely not a typical weapon. This is definitely something that could probably fuck all y'all up. One-on-one at least.
Yeah.
All y'all together
Yeah.
versus her.
It'll fuck us up though. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, but she... Just tell me it's not the Myriad.
No.
Need you to make a persuasion check.
No.
She's... You know...
That's fair. It's fair. It's a 15.
She... Good. Fucking good. Okay. I think that's one of the reasons why they want you in Dead or Alive, is because they want to make sure you're not working with the Myriad or any other, like... She looks at all of y'all for confirmation. Now that y'all have all kind of just been, like, revealed when Kaylin stepped out.
Yeah.
She looks at all y'all for confirmation to whether or not she's speaking her truth.
Yes.
Yes.
She does not work for the Myriad.
Oh, she's cool. She's cool people.
Who do you work for?
I was just gonna
She
nod.
doesn't need to. I can't tell.
I realize he's not all there. So I'm gonna take all of your word, and if I find out for whatever reason that she is in fact lying to me, I'm not only going to kill her, I'm going to kill all of you,
Try it.
the bear behind you, the dragon on your shoulders, and anyone else that you love. Got it?
Peaches.
Huh?
I don't think we need to worry about it.
If she's lying.
You might have to get to the other people first.
It doesn't matter. I'm
before-
not lying and Kova's being endearing. Okay.
Do I still have my bat? I haven't been.
Yes, you still have your bat.
Oh yeah,
I haven't been
yeah,
in a while.
yeah. I mean, it's. I imagine you're not using it for any mechanical reason.
No.
So it's kind of just like
What did I
curled
name it
up.
again?
I don't remember the name, unfortunately.
Bean.
You'll have to go back.
Do you have an animal too?
She got a bat during travel.
Yeah.
She got a bat during travel.
Yeah, because it got stuck in the
Instant Fortress.
And I made a friend.
I don't remember that.
But yeah,
So
you're
I
gonna
imagine
have to
it's
get
like
through the ceiling court to get to me.
I imagine either your bat
My
is
bat's gonna
like
survive.
under
Maybe.
your cloak right now,
Okay.
or back at Outpost Talon in like
Yeah,
the
probably.
rafters there. You say that,
Yes.
and she.
You gotta step in line. She's got a line as well as I do. So
Yeah, there are people trying to kill us, so you're the last of our worries.
Everyone's trying to kill us. I don't really care if you kill
You
me.
could
though.
try though.
How the fuck are you all heroes?
Yeah. You know my
Like,
history.
okay,
I'm a hero?
Yeah.
yeah,
Technically,
Why?
you're associated with us.
That makes
Yeah.
me a hero.
y'all's whole troop is literally being paraded about in like towns, not like actually paraded about, but like people are talking about y'all. There are people singing stories
I'm
and
just joy.
telling tales.
There ain't no tails.
You're
in me.
still associated with us, bitch.
Yeah.
Actually, you would be surprised. There's been a newer bard that's been telling some stories of some sort of like guy in a bucket. I imagine that's you.
What bar?
I mean,
Hey,
I-
Huxley, they learn things
I don't-
around quick.
I don't remember his name exactly, but he was a shorter fella from, I think he said Western.
Okay.
Do I put two and two together?
No, everybody knows. Everybody knows the white dude,
Just said short dude.
but
I don't remember.
No,
I'm-
no.
Just-
It's fine.
here's the thing.
The guy in the bucket.
It's sadly, sorry, but like, so whenever you start doing things for like people who have status, the people who happen to be just around the area start to tell stories.
What is she known for?
Yeah, what am I known for?
People, the rumor kind of says that you should stay away from her because she will spontaneously combust. They call you the goat lady. I don't know
Okay.
why exactly. You don't really look like a goat. You look more like an antelope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just misconceptions.
Yeah, I think it's the legs.
So some people call you the spinning tornado because you move a lot. Some people call you the metallic death because you got a lot of metal on you.
Hey, those are rad.
But no one like is sure exactly who you are, who you're affiliated with, or what the fuck your deal is.
Hey, nobody knows.
I
what
like
the
to
fuck
keep
I
it that way.
I like to keep it that way.
I actually don't know who the fuck you are.
No.
She's newer.
I'm new.
Way newer.
Okay, that
So-
tracks.
So,
And
yeah,
then
she joins and now she's a hero.
I've heard that like there's been members of y'all's troop like a Qatari type person or a Tabaxi type person.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm
He's-
doing in
He
this
had to take over a kingdom.
Hey,
I
That's
don't even know
a
what I'm
pretty
doing
good
in
way
this
to put
group.
it.
I'm
Yeah.
a guy in
Put
a
it, Galen.
bucket.
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, he's not with us. We
okay,
people who
He's
we
still-
affiliate with.
He's
Some
just
people
not
have to
with
come
us.
and go.
okay,
But a lot of people that we affiliate with.
okay,
essentially.
yeah, because there's also like some strange silver-haired wizard dude
Oh yeah.
that's super
Yeah.
fucking jacked.
Yes.
Yeah.
He needed to stay with his girlfriend. Yeah.
Jaded
They
type.
throw, they throw,
Jaded
they throw in a
type.
goblin.
Yeah.
They throw in a goblin with those rumors.
I mean, there's some rumor of like y'all at one point probably had a goblin in y'all's troop, but nothing really recently.
It's been a while since
You had a
he's
goblin
been
in your
here.
troop too?
Yeah, we
Is-
did.
Is he a hero now too?
You actually kind of know already about Robert. He's been discussed in passing.
Oh, but I
Yeah.
don't remember.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
So, what? What?
What do you mean?
What?
I'm known for being a guy in a bucket.
And I just got told I gotta kill my biological dad.
Oh,
Join the group. Yeah.
hold on.
Nobody even knows who the
You
fuck
found
I
out
am.
about him?
Yeah, I mean,
Unless they know who you are.
at
Wait,
least they know who you are.
It's not the
Shut up.
point.
I love how this guy is so
want to
stuck
know.
on the fact that he's a bucket and like you have to kill your dad.
And who puts themselves in the bucket?
You say put me in the bucket.
Oh.
Okay.
Because before you were glasses.
No. So I would just grab just all of the glasses that what's his name? Tomei had and be in there and he can take if someone gave me a bucket.
Hold on.
She
So
put me in.
so you're upset because somebody gave you like a better place to put yourself?
No, I ooze out sometimes.
Get a bigger bucket.
Why do you sleep in a bucket?
Because sick. The bucket is
That's
Okay, anyways.
Yeah,
At least I got
moving
being
on. Moving
homeless.
on.
I
Let's move on.
want to ask again.
Hudson's
How the fuck are you all heroes? Okay.
Hudson's just leaving.
Going back, please.
Going back to Outpost Town.
He's
I
mad.
just
Going
walks
home.
away.
Oh, here.
It's like in Minecraft where you just disappear. Just
Huxley, come back.
No.
We
Oh.
love you.
Hudson's gone.
Well,
Y'all are all very y'all are all very well put together, it seems.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad you
Surprisingly so, considering all the banter.
Yeah.
at last you got I'm glad you at least got some people who seem to care about you.
Oh,
I think-
we love them.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, they care about me.
Well,
Surprisingly.
I guess I should say something to Herrick.
I'm gone.
That's fair.
You know.
I'm gone. I walked off.
I won't really be able to hide it if y'all keep doing things. Like if I say that if I happen to see a dead body that looks like you to try and save your skin, but then you still go and do
Yeah, no, I can't really
adventures.
hide anymore, especially since I got promotion in my current organization.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's where the contract to kill my dad came from.
Are you a hitman now?
It's one of the things in my job description.
But you're not part of
No,
a criminal organization.
no, it's it's
I gotta put a filter on
it's
phone.
not criminal,
Yeah.
but it's not good. It's better than the class.
You're not. She takes a couple steps towards you
Yeah.
and like pulls the shoulder of your cloak off
Uh-huh.
to look at your arm. And she Oh,
I'm guessing it's connecting in your mind.
yeah. I've only heard stories,
Rumors,
rumors, that and a couple people that claim to be from it.
Yeah. And then people won't tell you if they actually are. Like I said, I couldn't tell you.
But that's a rumored way to know members of the Clary orders.
Okay, good. You already know. I don't have to explain it to you. Great.
I don't even know what they do.
Yeah, you don't need to. Just know I'm not with the other fuckers.
I would feel better if you were with the Myriad.
Damn.
I
'Cause
got
at least I
promotion.
know what they do.
I survived. I know what they do.
Self-mutilation? Occult practices? Like, are you worshiping something?
No.
Like, what?
Not directly.
That doesn't make it any better, Zem.
You know me. You know me. How can I make you feel better?
Thought I did.
That's fair. How can I make you feel better?
Promise me you still have your soul.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. There
That
was a point where I almost lost it, but we solved that. Don't worry about it. Long story short, made a deal with the demon. The demon's now back where he belongs. Can't come to the material plane. We're all good.
you see, she's starting to like. There's probably some unspoken things that she doesn't want to say, that it's painful for her to even think these things. Like, she's not having a great time with this information.
Do you want to go sit at a tavern so you can ask questions? Help you process?
I think it's
That'd be a good idea.
probably
Let's
the
go drink
less
some
I
beer.
know, the better.
Oh.
Relatively, but I can still tell you minor things.
Not for my sake. For your sake.
It's better if she doesn't know.
The Spirelings find out that you're even here.
That makes sense.
Half of the port is going to be looking for you because a bounty goes on your head immediately.
Yeah, we gotta take care of your
Yeah, I yeah. But you know, it's gonna be a pickle traveling through any city the class has a hold on.
I want to know how the fuck y'all came from inside the city. How have I not seen you?
Oh, we haven't gone in the city yet. I had my little dragon guy scout ahead, see that you were there, so I kind of did a loop around and snuck in behind you through the bog.
Make a deception check. Yeah, just straight deception check.
15.
15. You get fucking lucky. She rolled a 14. She goes,
Okay.
okay, sure. God, this is a lot. And I still have. She looks out towards the sky just to see where the sun is. I have probably another 4 hours that I'm going to be standing out here.
That's fair.
Man, that's
Damn,
want
the
company?
sun.
I'm safer out here than I am in the city.
We'll sit with you.
No, you guys can go. I want to catch
I
up with my
mean,
friends.
Oh,
do you want to go hunting?
Where can we go?
Okay, hold on. You
In-game.
didn't tell me they were chill like that.
Oh, very much so.
You want to smoke?
I'm still
You-
gone.
It's been a long day.
She opens up
We don't have to
a patch in her like armor.
Number 2, okay.
Oh yeah.
She opens up this little like essentially like trap pocket in her armor, opens it up, and there's just like rolled shit already.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You know, she's never sober.
No.
Like she smokes in her sleep. And she pulls one out, little produce flame cantrip, lights it.
Hell yeah. We're besties already.
I'm still gone.
Oh yeah, that's right. You walked away. I forgot.
Leslie, there's a joy.
You'd rather do drugs than catch up with your friend?
Well, catch me up.
Here you go.
What's the tea?
Bell.
As much
Bell.
as you can, because obviously I'm on the
We'll say, for sake of brevity, y'all sit, share a smoke, share some stories. She tells you that she actually got a promotion in the class, and then a demotion.
Oh damn.
Cause so you remember that one guy that we trained with?
Uh-oh.
Kind of a shithead, Chaz.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Yeah, fuck Chad.
I got my promotion. A week later, he wanted to question my status as, you know, my station.
Right.
And so she grabs the hilt of her rapier, pulls it up, not completely out of the,
She.
not completely out of the sheath, thank you. And you see 9 gems, well, 8 gems, 1 socket that's missing a
Oh,
gem.
nice.
And he's not around anymore.
Oh.
Aw.
But because I kind of just murdered somebody in the headquarters a week after my promotion, and she just kind of like
Not
looks
gonna go right
around.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I mean,
High five.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
she is strong.
Yeah.
Shit, girl.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
You're telling me the class, one of the most
Sorry.
brutal and like top dog criminal syndicates demoted you for killing someone effectively.
No.
Well,
Uh,
okay, so you know they got rules. If you kill somebody inside, there has to be a witness to like the reason that their life was taken, and if you're the one that was in the wrong, then it's kind of not a good
Were you
thing.
in the wrong?
Yeah.
What?
He didn't do anything other than insult me, so I killed him.
Kobo, why'd you let your temper? Oh my gosh.
I mean, it happens sometimes.
No, I catch on fire and I haven't done that yet.
True.
Okay
I mean,
then.
it just happens sometimes. It's not really that. What is the company I keep?
Wait, what?
What is
What are we talking about?
Not that bad if you do it
The
every once
combustion.
in a while.
Oh, no, I'm not here still.
Whatever.
Well, I'm glad he's dead. Sad about your demotion. They're a bunch of assholes.
Oh, no.
So are you.
Divorce.
I'll say y'all continue to sit around for a while. Y'all sticking around to the end of her watch?
Yeah.
Sure, might as
Sure.
well.
Fuck
Yeah,
it.
sure.
Yeah.
Smoking.
Okay. Huxley, what are you doing?
I'm gone. I've been walking the town.
You just walking
Finds a
around
new
Stillben,
furry
not going
friend.
anywhere specific?
I'm going to a bar.
Going to a tavern? Easy enough. You know, a million of them exist here,
Or I
so.
am
Yeah.
going to one with nice people.
Okay.
Nice people.
What does Huxley consider nice people?
People
Exactly.
that treat him like a human. Doesn't call him homeless.
Okay.
Calls him a man in a
People
bucket.
is crazy.
Why don't you make me
Where I
an.
can find a new adventure party.
Why don't you make me a. Either a history or investigation check. Either you can go off of your own memory of places you've been around here before, or just look around for what looks good.
That 20.
On
Investigation.
an investigation.
Plus 2.
So you just start perusing about, trying to find a place that seems friendly enough. At least friendlier than the company you were fucking keeping. Fuck those guys, right?
You don't
I
care about
love
me. Hey,
Huxley.
brother.
I love
I'll wait till I find a barkeep.
So you stumble your way into a place that it's not like run down by any means. It's a little quieter. There's some nice music playing. You can hear a few people, you know, enjoying the atmosphere, and so you step in and
Please be a nice barkeep.
Just calling him a fucking asshole.
so you walk in and the person playing the fiddle up on the stage stops.
Uh-oh.
And the people who were like laughing and cutting it up stop.
No.
The barkeep, big old smile on his face, just, hey, welcome in. How can I help you today?
Aww.
Hey, fuck you guys. Get back to playing. And you just hear the fiddle pick back up and people start murmuring a little bit. But wait, come on, buddy. Don't be shy. Don't be
I
shy.
go to the bar.
Take a seat. What can I get you?
Something strong.
Okay, what's
Aw.
strong for you?
I
I know
don't really
everybody's
have taste, so.
okay.
Just anything strong.
You know what? I got you. He's gonna try to assess something.
Triple shot.
You don't have to go into detail about what
Shot.
it is.
Yeah. He looks at you and goes, "Don't worry, I got you." Reaches up, grabs a couple bottles off the shelf, pulls a small little glass bottle from underneath the counter. They're all liquids, various liquors and whatnot. The small bottle that he brought out looks like it might be some small potion, like some minor effect potion that's like multi doses inside this big bottle. But he mixes you up a drink and slides it over. And it's a gorgeous drink. It swirls like space
Ooh.
dust.
Ooh.
Like that.
It's almost the same coloration as the tapestry, the blue and purple, kind of like swirling together.
Ooh, I want
And he slides it over to you and give that a try. Throws the towel over his shoulder.
I put my finger in and just start absorbing it.
Yeah, you start absorbing it. The little potion that he was using, that he put in, some of it is like a powderish dye. So some of your coloration does change if you want it to.
Oh, cool.
It's,
Do it. What
it's
color?
it's a deeper blue than you currently are, and like this like almost that same purple that's facing you on Danny's dice bag.
Do it.
Pretty.
Okay.
Huxley,
So,
pretty.
You start to absorb it, and bits of you are changing color. You don't really have a sense of taste,
Yeah.
but you can definitely sense it is alcoholic.
Yes.
You don't sense anything that would harm you aside from the alcohol.
Yeah.
Whatever this is, though, it feels like it was made just for you. Like it's something that's meant for you specifically to be able to enjoy.
Aww.
Nice.
And he
Huxley needed.
sits there and just, what can I do for you, friend? You just seemed a bit down when you came in here, and you look like you're enjoying that now.
Takes a big sip. Just so sad.
I'm
Well,
just so
tell me about
I
it,
did
friend. He
not
pulls
have
the.
pressed Huxley in my parlay for this session. I'll be honest.
I'm just gonna just spew the beans of like, I'm just a bucket to people. I get called homeless all the time when I have a home. I have multiple homes all across the country.
I'll say, just give me a flat wisdom check. Just a straight wisdom check.
I'm gonna be like, I don't know if I'm even supposed to be in this party. I don't belong, you know, that kind of stuff. Where the fuck is wisdom?
It's gonna be the check
Oh.
score, not your saving
Yeah.
or anything.
It's, I found it. It is a 14 plus 5, so 19.
19. You keep your like composure together as much as you can. You don't just like burst out into tears or anything.
Okay, great. I don't have to be honest.
Well, like you don't like start just like hysterically like you're not
Yeah.
making a fool of yourself in public.
Sip.
But you do recognize that the barkeep here is genuinely listening and like taking it all in, and you tell him about all the things that have been troubling you, and he, well, I mean, do y'all work well together?
Sorry.
Do y'all work well together on the road? Like,
No, we don't get along at all. I
That is a
don't-
lie. You're not
yeah, y'all aren't you aren't in this right now.
This is my
Okay,
episode.
focus.
This is my episode.
This is my arc.
Alex,
and
focus.
By God, I'll have my arc.
I almost fell back.
I feel like I'm not supposed to be in this
It's
group.
your
I
fault.
felt like I was kidnapped. And I, for some reason, just because I'm a part of this group, I'm a hero. And I'm an asshole guy. I don't really care.
Biases aside, barely know you, and you seem like you're a pretty nice guy. I don't think
Do
you
you know
seem to be an
if
asshole,
you wrote
but
group damage and effective?
you know, can't say that I've heard of them.
Man,
But I mean, the party name like that, if that's who you're traveling around with, I mean, they probably got some stuff they're just trying to work through, and maybe instead of constantly being upset whenever they're throwing some of these things your way, maybe listen,
no.
see if there might be something they're trying to tell you without telling you
They
it.
have never said anything nice to me once. I proved that I have a home.
That is
And they
so
keep calling me homeless because I let people have it.
Okay,
Zephyr
I had-
kisses your
so
feet.
I am
You don't.
I
I
am
don't
going
have
to say
toes.
you're gonna have to make a deception check here because you are not being entirely truthful.
How so?
Did the party has complimented you and
I-
your home?
Oh, well, Huxley does not feel this way. He wholeheartedly believes that. Oh. Ooh.
What'd you get?
Ooh.
What'd you get?
He's like, oh.
An 8.
I'm gonna give myself guidance too.
The
No, you can't.
You have to-
after,
yeah, you have to.
No, after.
Oh, okay.
like for the next roll.
Yeah, the next roll. You looked your butt? I kind of got to do.
Oh.
He looks at you and
I can't even see the collar.
stops cleaning the bar top and. Friend, I think you might not truly believe that yourself. I think there might be a part of you that knows that that's not right.
Well, I need a drink.
Yeah, no, I can do that for
I'm
you.
gonna go ahead and pull out 10 gold pieces just to put it right there.
He doesn't even look at it. He just goes to making your drink. He's keeping his eyes focused towards you because you're talking. He makes you another one. He notices the like swirling purple that's starting to get in, and you want more of that?
Yeah, I'll take more of that.
He dumps a little bit more of the potion in, caps it, and then reaches a little further down, pulls out this small clay like pot type thing. Pulls a little cork out of it and like dumps a little bit of this dye powder into it. Closes it up, swirls it around and hands it to you. This drink is more purple than blue. Yeah. So you have plenty of dye in this drink to work with to recolor yourself however you choose, as long as it's within the realm of blue and purple.
Can I just start like flashing like a disco ball?
Blurple. I was thinking more of like a plasma ball. That would be cool.
Actually-
like the dye is reading for you like plasma ball.
Well,
Like no,
my-
I'm the old DVD thing. Whenever you're listening to DVDs and it's just that trippy little.
So my thought was
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
my thought was because you're like a multicellular thing, like you're just a bunch of cells clumped together. As it's going in, it's like going past your finger inward and then creating these like tracks throughout that
yeah,
almost
big
look like
one.
cracks and whatnot
Nice.
that then start to blend in or
Makes sense because Huxley is cracking right now.
Oh.
You know, Huxley does
But-
not believe that he is supposed to be in this fight.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand why he's in this fight.
Oh, he's like right
Barkeep.
there.
He's thinking about leaving because he doesn't.
Well-
He don't feel like he belongs.
the barkeep. Well, I mean, when I first built this place, there were so many other taverns and inns here in Stillben, and they all told me, you don't belong here, you're never gonna make it in this town.
Oh.
I kept going despite that. And look at me now. I got people in here enjoying themselves. He gives a wave as they look over and wave with a questioning look, and he and they just he's like, fuck off.
He says, "Shut up! I'm being a therapist real quick."
But I got people in here listening to
That was
wonderful
good.
music that's being played. That
Wonderful.
I've got people enjoying themselves. Random people coming into my door and sitting down, having a drink, and sharing their stories. I think, as far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty damn happy with where I'm at.
Oh.
It took some time to get here. I mean,
That's so sweet.
a decade later, and yeah, I'm not rich. May not have my name on a fancy sign out front of the building just yet, but I'm happy with what I got. And yeah, I get some people in here that like to come in here and treat me like shit and try and ransack my place, steal from me, pay me less than they should. But it's not stopping me from staying open.
But I'm not happy where I am.
Maybe change of perspective then.
I don't like that.
I mean, you say
Bestie.
you feel kidnapped by these people.
That's fucked up.
Do you feel like they're keeping you from leaving?
No, I feel like if I left for real, they'd just be like, okay. They've let other people just come and go, apparently.
I mean, some people are more accepting of the people who do come and go in their life.
That's true. I did not deserve a title of a hero. I did nothing hero-like. I just did stuff for my own way.
I mean, if you save something or someone, you are a hero to them, are you not?
I wouldn't say hero. I guess I have my own views of it, but
Something to keep in mind. Not every hero has to do heroic things. I mean, hell, and he points over towards a crest that sits on the wall. A simple wooden carving of a famous adventuring party, Vox Machina, sitting on the wall. I mean, those shitheads, you think they did a lot of heroic shit in their day?
that makes the line between hero and villain very thin.
It is very thin.
It is
Oh, sorry,
very,
not this.
very
The-
thin.
The understanding between good and evil is a very thin veil.
Hmm.
The only things that are true in all reality is chaos and order. Sometimes there's peace and quiet. Other times, the world's screaming for no reason.
Shit hits the fan.
Oh no, friend. I'm not here to tell you which way to go, what to do.
I know. You're
But-
here for my Jeep.
That I am. That I am. I am here to, and he tops off your drink without you asking.
Put the 10
Um,
gold on the table.
he pushes some of it back towards you, just without thinking about it.
Pushes it back.
Don't sell yourself too short.
Oh, sleep.
I can make myself as tall as I want to.
I am extremely grateful for this. This is a life-changing amount of money.
20 gold?
I guess adventuring pays a lot more than bartending, huh?
For real.
I'm just gonna put 300 down and be like, okay, bye. And just start leaving.
You hear silence as you leave,
Make sure no one
And-
attacks him to take it. Make sure.
and you hear somebody go, and you hear the barkeeper go, "That's why you don't judge somebody by their fucking looks, asshole." As you hear the gold being scraped behind the counter, and you changed his life literally with that amount of money.
Yeah.
Where are you heading
Back.
Deep
Find
in the
them.
outpost.
to find them?
Yeah.
Okay, are you heading back to where Kova was, or are you heading back to the outpost?
Go with the outpost.
No, we're still hanging.
Okay,
Oh, you
were
we're
at
Kova.
You don't know. Last you
I'll
last
go
you
with
left
Kova.
them, they
I'll
were at
watch it
Kova.
with her.
You'll go to Kova.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you begin to make your way back. It's starting to get later into the day. Afternoon's starting to turn towards evening. The colors of the sky are beginning to go to their
Aw.
reds and yellows. Y'all have had fun conversations and smoking and hanging out with somebody that just earlier this morning was ready to take all of your lives.
You're right.
That's hilarious.
How
And
it goes.
And she has zero recollection that it ever happened. In fact, at one point, while y'all are like stoned out of y'all's mind and whatnot, she goes, "No, this is the funniest damn thing. So,
Deja vu.
I actually had a dream that I saw you. Like, I don't know, I feel like it was like a week or so ago.
Okay.
I saw you, I was like standing guard here and like you like rode straight up to me. Like,
No.
broad daylight.
You're
Right, you. No.
We're both silent. Like,
I'm gonna need a deception check from the four of you that are there.
Deception.
Deception.
I'll say you all get advantage
Good.
because modify memory.
Good.
good, good.
All right, not great. Thank God for advantage.
Damn, I fucked up.
Yeah.
Zelfra,
14.
Belwyn,
14.
Okay.
15.
All right. You all kind of like as she's saying this, kind of get a little scared. Like, there's a little fear that like the spell
Every
didn't take.
beer, boy.
There's a little fear that the spell didn't take. And she has been playing you all for a fool this whole time. And she just, what the fuck's wrong with all y'all? That's fucking hilarious.
I
Like you
love
show up a
it.
week later and like,
Such disbelief that like
I'm on the
floor
floor.
at
He
this
was
point.
like, oh yeah, she'll just walk up and give herself to me.
oh, let me guess, you guys are over here talking to gods and shit. So, and she just like
I'm on
goes
the floor,
right past
scared,
it.
laughing, like scared out of my mind, laughing on the floor.
And she just
Hilarious.
she goes right past it, doesn't even pay it any mind. Huxley, you do eventually rejoin to them. You can see they're all laughing, but like
He's gonna say,
slightly
"You're laughing at
uncomfortably.
me."
Like you don't know if they might be laughing at something she might have said towards you or somebody that they might all know, or something in their conversation took a weird turn. There's something off with their energy, but they're all keeping a smile and a laugh going. As y'all watch Huxley come back,
Oh, Huxley,
slight-
God, you're here.
he's a slightly different color, by the way. Huxley looks different than when he left. It's been a few hours, but
Can I get intoxicated?
not really.
Okay.
But like it does eventually start to get you, but
What's with the color change?
I had a drink from a
You're so
bar.
beautiful.
I like the new look.
A handsome purple.
Kova goes, "Weren't you blue?
Orange you blue?
he was.
You are blue, but you're also purple.
I took a drink.
And it changed you purple?
Yeah.
Had some dye in it.
And she just like sits down and puts her like elbows on her knees and goes, "That's really weird."
Aren't you a guard?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I guess I should. And she stands back up.
We should also probably get going.
Yeah. It's been
Business
a
we
long
need
Oh,
to
day.
get to.
yeah, if you're trying to not have Herrick know, yeah, you need to get out of here before somebody comes and
Yeah, I mean,
and you watch
whether-
her sobriety immediately kick in.
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna know I'm alive anyways, whatever you tell him. I would prefer the bounty get off my head, but knowing Herrick, that's not gonna happen.
I think, I mean, you know, my ability to sway people isn't too great.
Yeah, I don't quite feel safe storming into their stronghold and explaining myself.
I'll just try my best to keep shut about it for now. Maybe talk with your friends, your people, figure out if there's a way to get the bounty off your head without your head coming off.
I'll pull some strings with the higher ups, of course, you know. Just talked to them today, so we're going back to them here shortly anyways. So I'll ask if they can have a meeting with Herrick on my behalf.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that's the best I can do.
Belwyn. As they're having this conversation, you see walking towards Stilben, the direction y'all came just this morning, familiar man carrying at his sides 2 immovable rods. You hear a familiar voice, Beetle Deedle.
Go freezes. Just
The rest of you all see a darker haired, short haired human man. There are scars just kind of everywhere, but not like in the same sense of you.
Okay.
This is more like physical abuse. Like people have beat on him and he's just been left scarred from it.
So I'm just gonna be like,
I believe actually, Kaylin,
Mm.
you've met this individual at least once before.
Have I?
Uh,
Yeah. Well, yes. Yeah. Yeah.
back,
The-
I believe
you-
back in
like the like more. I don't want to say original party because that feels bad. But
Well,
like, from
wasn't
from
it
before.
like
Oh, there we go.
when we had to go defeat that one guy?
if I'm not mistaken, whenever y'all met Ron Kavan is the man standing
Kavan.
there,
Yeah.
by the way.
I thought it was wrong.
No, Ron Kavan.
Wasn't he in the woods?
Y'all met him just outside of Port Damali. Or no, it was in Port Damali at Daisy's. Because he was there and Jackson's grandfather were there.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was
Is
when Jackson disappeared.
Yeah.
yeah. Is he behind me?
Where were you sitting in relation to Kova? She's facing out towards him.
I'd be facing probably to like say she's like here. I'm like here. You get what I mean? Like off to the side.
Okay, so you would see him in your periphery, like, because you froze
Yeah.
when you heard that, but you
And-
see in your
and-
periphery, yeah.
I don't think Bowen. Yeah, Bowen's not partaking too in the smoke sesh.
Yeah.
I should have made that clear.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
But you recognize him. The rest of you all just see this human man. He's about like 40 something. Doesn't look like he's ever missed a day at the gym though. As he speaks and Belwyn freezes up, he takes a few more steps forward towards Belwyn.
I'm gonna immediately get up, turn him.
Sir, what it?
He's gonna smack you on the back of the head. Relax. We're far from the monastery. You can stop that shit.
What are you doing here?
I'm actually heard that y'all left. Sorry, and he like rubs the back of your head a little bit.
No,
He didn't. He realizes he hit a little too hard. I had gotten word from Whitestone that y'all had passed through there and y'all were heading this way, so traveled as quick as I could to try and meet y'all here. I actually wanted to talk to you.
about.
He pulls out a small scroll from his cloak, hands it over towards you. This is like one of those like wooden doweled scrolls.
Oh, okay.
Hands it over to you. You're familiar with the format. These are generally like discipline scrolls. These are like not like discipline in the sense of punishment, but like discipline like this is like instructions for your discipline, like how to
Right.
train yourself in the monastery.
Right.
You take it and do you open it? You take a look at it, and the techniques that are depicted here are your techniques. This is your fighting style, as close as it could be put together to be taught to other monks.
Is he kind of explaining that to me, or do I just see that?
You see it. You recognize these. You've used these to study and train yourself when you were at the monastery. So you kind of recognize what it is, and then like you kind of have that like ability to see yourself in a third person in these images.
Well, this right here is a little off, and this move right here is not quite exactly how I do it, but is if it's trying to close it, imitate me from a third party source is pretty accurate.
Hands it back to him.
He nods, extends it back towards you,
Mhm.
and says, "The elders of the monastery want you to revise it. They wish to implement your fighting style into the monastery.
Mm.
Your techniques are being recognized."
Everybody's getting cold styles.
Yeah, and then they're getting
I. You sure
They
that
have my
they, the higher ups there haven't really, you know, blown some sort of gasket?
One more time, sorry.
I said, you sure the higher ups there haven't blown some sort of gasket? They want to put this into their curriculum.
Now that you've been accepted as a member of the monastery and I've been accepted as an instructor, the elders are willing to put traditions aside and allow for the student to have more interpretation. Let them develop their own way of fighting.
Noah's eyes widen, just in complete shock and awe. And it's a look that Bowen does not give very often.
Yeah, you all see this.
Yeah, Zem's just gonna be like, wow, we're both surprised we're getting promotions.
How did you...
2 in one day.
Wait, did you know that...
No, it's
You watch
long
him...
story.
You watch him pull up from the same side of the cloak
Hey.
a elder's belt
Oh?
of the monastery.
Ooh, that's cool.
Okay, I was half joking, but I guess we're both getting promotions, Bowen.
Wait,
Wait, did you not know about this? You just said that...
I got a promotion earlier today, so I was just making a joke.
Ron, this is Zen. Zen, Zubra.
Zen Daddy. Call me
This
Daddy
is-
if you'd like.
This is Ron.
He takes your hand and like immediately goes to kiss your hand, and he is very gentle and dexterous.
Ooh, girl.
This man is as old as your dad,
That's fine.
but he's not letting that stop him.
I'm not letting it stop me.
But
I
he,
gotta kill my dad. I gotta brace it up.
It's fine.
but he kisses your hand softly, and gives the rest of you all a very respectful and deep bow. And then recognizes you, Kaylin. Kind of cocks his head though, because you do look very different from the last time that he saw you.
Yes.
And weren't you an elf?
I technically still am, yes.
Ron, that's also a long story. Lots of long stories.
Yes.
I imagine y'all have them for days.
Oh, very much so.
Yes.
Well,
Well,
he
I assume that's yours.
um
I mean, that's fantastic. I mean, I'm glad that they're kind of listening to us. Finally,
make a dexterity
I'm glad-
check.
A dexterity check?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Natural 20.
Holy
Oh,
shit. You, as you're like having this like attempting to be very cordial and congratulatory towards Ron, he attempts to like untie your belt and slip this one on you before you even have a chance to decline it.
Sneaky.
But you catch him. You catch his hands.
It was just
Sorry, reflexes. I've learned from the best. What are you doing?
I can see. He pulls the one of the loose ends of your belt to untie it and puts the other belt into your hand. and just pulls the belt away from
This,
you.
this isn't. This is a belt of the elder monks, right?
If you were to wear that, it would make you, in the monastery's history, the youngest elder.
Oh,
Owen's just been furrowing his brow, just looking at it, just
oh my gosh, I'm not the only one who's clusterfuck today.
Why? I mean, they.
They may-
Yeah, I've been accepted, but I mean, They hated me.
They may have
I said some
had.
obscene shit to them.
They
You
may
and me
have.
both.
They may have been sticklers in the past, but it is the understanding of those very wise men that where there is wisdom, there is humility. And where there is humility, there is an acceptance of the mistakes that you have made. And they accept the mistakes that they have made and how they have treated you.
Right, but
They
just showing it to this seems like a big jump.
they
I mean,
believe that because of you, they are more wiser to the ways of the world. And for that, you are as wise as they are.
Okay.
It surprised me as well. I asked them multiple times if they were sure. I had to confirm.
I'm asking you now. Is this isn't some sort of elaborate bit or prank or and then it just sinks.
This
That-
is
in a way, Bowen finally kind of got what he want.
Ron looks at you and I don't think it's right of me to question what the elders think. But when I do attempt to think of a reason that you shouldn't have this, I'm drawn short.
I can tell you a lot of fucking reasons, but I mean it's in my hand, and it's
Spellman touches it.
He puts his hand on top of yours that's holding the belt and kind of like grabs your eyes. He stands much taller than you, so.
Right. So just whoop.
Right, but he puts your hand on top of his or his hand on top of yours, and if you don't believe that you are ready for it, then do not put it on yet. Put it on when you feel ready for it. That does not change the truth of the matter. No matter how much you reject it and claim otherwise, there are very wise and very old people in this world who believe you to be just as wise as one of them. And that's the truth.
Oh,
Bowen's gonna kind of grab onto it.
this is a lot to take in.
oh, Bowen.
You and me both, bud.
Peaches, who's kind of just been following y'all this whole time,
Mm-hmm.
Peaches.
comes over to you, Bowen, and like puts his head under the arm that you're holding the belt in. And says in as plainly as he can, take it.
Oh, that's so adorable.
Once more.
Take it. Won't do the voice, but he says,
Yeah.
take it.
Take it. It's okay.
It's okay.
Owen closes his eyes, takes a deep breath in, deep breath out, and looks at it again, kind of more freshly. Just stares at it for a little while longer. Looks back up at Ron.
Those of you standing
And just
around. Sorry, Caden, just real
puts
quick.
it on.
Oh, yeah. You all see Belwyn standing there for a moment, contemplating what even just happened in a split second. That encounter with Peaches when he rubs up on Belwyn. You feel warmth emanating from Arechi. And you all begin to hear this like faint music. This gentle, almost like epic of music. Very gently dances through your minds. Belwyn, as you put the belt on and tie it, some of you have been a part of this party for a very long time. And at the very beginning of this journey, some of you felt like y'all were less than nothing. But for the first time, you all feel powerful.
This is me, an outsider. I'm so proud of you guys. I don't even know half the shit, but I'm just so proud.
Belwyn, as you put this on, a sense of not just like the confusion begins to wash away. A sense of mild pride, but also responsibility begins to set in for you. And not only do you feel vindicated, but you also feel like now, in your mind, you have to prove something. It's not one of those desperations of proving something, but you still have to convince yourself that you deserve it. Ron
looks up to Ron, just says, well, thank you for tracking me down.
It was a task. Don't think they all expected you to use magical means to cross the country.
Not everyone does.
Yeah, no.
But he gives a little wink to you, Belwyn. Thankfully, I move very quickly.
Oh, thankfully. Wink.
How about we go get a drink to celebrate?
Yes.
Yes.
Woo!
We need drinks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Belwyn.
As y'all begin to head in
You go.
back into the city, Kova
Put that belt on.
kind of feels a little left out for a moment.
And I'm gonna look back and be like, if you want to join us,
Where y'all going?
Come on, let's book some more. We're going to the bar.
who knows?
Come on.
Let's go find a bar, shall we?
Here, she flicks a small, like, it's not an actual silver coin,
Mhm.
but it's shaped like a silver coin. She flicks it towards you. You catch it and see it's a small way for her to be able to find you. It's a
Oh,
keepsake token that she could use locate object on.
Oh,
To
that's
find
really
you.
cool.
Well, hey, I was about to give you something. I give her a sending stone.
Oh. Might be a little easier this way.
A little bit, but just give it a ring if need to get in contact for me. Get in contact with me for whatever reason.
Once a day, right? On those?
Once a day,
Okay, okay. I'm gonna make sure to save it. I thought about using it just to be funny, but I'm gonna save it to try and find you guys later at wherever y'all are at.
Yes.
All right, cool. I'm gonna wait for somebody to come relieve me.
And I'm gonna go before they see me.
So you all,
Nice to meet you. Was a pleasure, Smoke.
you'll see me later.
Oh, yeah.
This guy's self hat.
Yep. You all make your way into Stillben proper. I'll say, Zem, you lead them to one of the few taverns that you know here in town that won't give a single fuck who you are or where you come from. Will serve you until you pass out or die. One of those types
Whichever
of
one comes first.
What we need.
one of those types of places.
Yeah.
And it's every tavern in this town after the sun sets is lively.
Poppin'.
This is a port city,
Yeah.
so a lot of sailors come here and spend the night docked in the port, come on shore, drink, hang out, party like it's no tomorrow. It is towards the end of the busy season, so it's not as lively as midsummer, but it's still loud. It's still a lot. But Zem takes y'all to a place that no one will think twice of who you are or where you come from. They will serve you nonetheless. You get an idea of that when you do see people who probably shouldn't be in here, age-wise, that are in here slamming back drinks. Zem, you were one of those.
What can I say?
So, you all go drink, be merry, be happy, reconcile with the things that had happened in the day.
Yeah.
And that's where we're going to go and end the session. Actually, just before we end the session,
JK.
Kaylin,
Oh no.
roll me a wisdom check.
Oh no.
Everybody's getting promotions.
No, I'm gonna get kidnapped.
No?
Okay, it's good. It's a 19.
It's a 19. That night, it's hard for you to sleep.
Aww.
About 10 minutes into you actually finally falling asleep, you feel like you suddenly come awake again in the room. But you can see Arechi standing there.
Oh shit.
And the expression on his face is a slight bit of fear. As you look around to see what he might be looking at, there's a darker shadow version of yourself.
Oh snap.
That's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Woohoo! Oh no.
Yeah, so everybody leveled up. So before we get into favorite least favorites, we're gonna go ahead and roll some hit dice.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Huxley and Teargrim will roll theirs off screen. We'll get those later on. Those of you who are multi-classed, I believe the three of you. Which class are we going into?
That's a good question.
Think about which class you're going into, and we'll determine your hit point die from there. Kyla, let me come over there and help you. Since
I'm confused.
you're still this is your first level up. So, you're gonna go here. Tap on that. manage characters and levels. You are only a wizard. So you don't multi-class, you just go up in level. So you go from level 12 to level 13.
Cool.
And you are going to roll a d6. That is your hit die.
That's one of these stickers.
So what's Ranger?
God damn it.
Ranger, I believe, is a d8. I think both of yours are d8s.
3
Reroll once.
D8?
No, just
Reroll
one.
ones.
Just
That.
1 D8?
Cool. So, manage HP. Your rolled HP, you're going to
Oh,
add
shit.
to that.
+3. Right?
Yeah, I think I'm starting to realize that I don't think we rolled your hit dice to begin with.
Oh.
So I think you've been fighting.
Sorry.
I think you've been fighting at a disadvantage this whole
Oh
time.
my god!
So we're just gonna do this for now. That's that one. We'll do some rolling up when the cameras go.
Yeah.
You've been fighting with less hit points than you should have this
Hey,
entire time.
I've been alive.
All right, Belwyn. I think I know what class you're going into.
Fighter.
Of
So
course.
Let me roll a d10 there. Come on. That is an 8.
An 8. Respectable. Nice.
Respect.
Zelfra, you rolled a 3 for yours.
Mm-hmm.
Which isn't too bad. That's right in the middle. You only have a d6 because wizards are squishy.
Squishy.
Kaylin, what are
Yes.
we leveling up into?
Ranger.
Ranger.
Yes.
Cool. That's your 10th level in Ranger?
Yes.
Nice. I think you get some fun stuff at 10th level in Ranger. Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. So go ahead and roll your d8 for your hit die.
I've already done it.
Yeah, what you got?
7.
7, not bad.
Yeah.
And so you'll add that to your rolled hit points total.
Yeah.
Zem.
I'm going into Blood Hunter.
Blood Hunter, nice. So it makes you what, level
10.
10? Nice. Both of y'all level 10 in y'all's longest running class. Cool. So that's a D10, I believe,
Yes.
for your hit die. Go ahead and roll it.
7.
7, not bad. Cool. Anyone over 150 yet?
I don't think so.
No. Wait, Ranger's a D8?
Ranger's a d10 if I.
Is it a D10? D10, that's my bad. Roll.
Yep.
How
Let me double
dare
check
you?
real.
Wait, no.
Yes, d10. Yep,
Is it?
it is.
Oh, it was Leviathan that both of his was a D8 because he was a cleric and an artificer.
Oh yeah,
Correct.
this one in here. God damn it, that was a really good roll too.
That's okay. It happens.
It's okay, I got a 9.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You rolled a 7 on a D8 and a 9 on a D10.
Yeah.
You were getting one less of the max no matter what.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Hell yeah. Alrighty. Well, I just realized Caden's not on here and I never fixed any of these.
No.
Damn. So we're gonna do favorites, least favorite. Danny, why don't you kick us off while I fix some things over here?
Wait, oh,
Favorite finally playing. Least favorite being antsy.
Fair. Cool. Savannah.
Favorite, probably kind of a mix of a favorite and a least favorite, kind of the story twist, about my papa.
Fair.
It's a fun story arc, but it's gonna be a fucking hellish one to explore.
Was the pun intended?
Yes and no. Definitely least favorite, probably that we were all so antsy to play tonight since it's been so long. That we were
Right.
talking over each other. I think that's just.
A little bit.
It's just because we were all antsy to get our 2 cents in because it's been so long.
Right.
So.
All right. Caden, I've made you appear on the screen.
Hello guys. Favorite is all the character, just all the roleplay RP character development, a lot of cool story arcs, kind of coming to a close and a lot of new ones opening. So I can't wait to explore all those.
Yeah.
My least favorite is after about 8-month period of being at the table. I am unfortunately back. The hologram finally decided to combust again. So
Yeah.
Aw.
is back here.
Yeah.
And to all the viewers back home, that just means I'm back at school. So,
The-
so yeah, but I mean, I shouldn't be away for too long from the table. So can't wait to be back.
Hey. Alrighty. Kyla?
My favorite would probably be Zim and Belwyn's promotion. It was super cute and adorable. I wanted to cry both times. And my least favorite was probably working a 10-hour day today. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Fair.
Oh.
Fair and
And
valid.
I kind of spaced out a couple times. I'm sorry.
No, you're
But
Fair enough.
DM, you did a great job. It was a really fun
Thank
session.
you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, and maybe one of my favorite ones, what did you do that was so fucking funny? It was like, the timing was perfect. Oh, you were like, you did that.
Oh
you
my-
did that
the
shit was good.
barking.
The role playing was good. That was hilarious. The role playing was on point. It was so funny.
Hell yeah.
Cracked me up.
I've been itching so much to play for so long that I probably did a little bit of over preparing for this session.
I could tell you did a great job.
Yeah, we were all chomping at the bit.
Yeah. This session has been planned for about 2.5 months now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically the events of year 3 characters
Yeah. Damn.
that took
Right.
place. It's God, it took us so long to get here, but hey, hopefully we'll get speeding through the storyline and be playing next week as well.
Woo! Yes.
I have one more favorite. With this level up of being level 13, our proficiency bonus is now +5. I now have a 20 passive perception.
Wait.
Oh my god, that's true. Oh my gosh, that's true, isn't it?
My deception and my acrobatics
Yeah.
are now a +12 and a +13.
His passive perception is a 20.
That's stupid.
There's nothing he can't see.
The plus 13 in what deception you said, Sev?
+12 in deception and a +13 in acrobatics.
That is crazy.
Belwyn,
+9 in stealth.
you actually don't have the highest passive perception.
Oh really?
Zelfra has a 21.
What?
She also has a passive 20 investigation.
That's awesome.
That tracks.
It does track.
Yeah, you're a wizard.
That's track.
Oh, that's insane. Yeah, so favorite.
Pretty good stats. So.
Yeah, favorite, y'all finally leveled the fuck up.
Yeah, finally.
Y'all are finally level
Reggie has a
13.
+11 now.
Reggie is powerful.
Yeah.
Too bad you don't utilize him properly.
Yeah.
Damn. Shots fired.
Yeah, she knows. We
What's
talk
your
about it
least
all the
favorite,
time. We talk about it all the time. Least favorite? Not having everybody here kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Like, Teargrim's really the only person that's missing from the table. Alex ended up leaving, but he had to go to bed, so.
Yeah.
And
Right.
others of y'all got to get to bed soon, too, so I'm trying to close up quickly. But not having Teargrim here, and then, like,
Yeah, that's up.
Belwyn coming in a little later. We also had planned to move our streaming time to a little bit sooner for everyone's scheduling sake so that we can have our long sessions.
No, it's
but
your
you're good.
associate.
You're good.
It is my employee's fault. Back.
Life happens.
Yeah.
Life happens.
Life was lifing today.
Oh, absolutely.
And then
But-
we were sick last week.
Yeah.
But we are looking to move our time frame forward. Instead of starting at 8 o'clock, you notice today we started a little earlier than 8 o'clock. We're going to be moving forward to 6 p.m.s on Sundays from here on. just to do it a little earlier in the day for those of us who happen to work early Monday morning or happen to have early morning classes Monday.
8 a.m. baby.
Right.
I hated my 8 a.m. class.
But trying to make everyone's lives a little easier and still be able to play this game that we all enjoy playing and that we hope that you guys are enjoying watching. So
Absolutely.
bear with us. This year is already off to a chaotic start. I can only see it being more chaotic from here.
Yeah.
But it's chaos is always here, so.
That's our tagline.
But yeah, so that's gonna be it for us. Thank you so much for sticking around if you did. Thank you everyone who came into chat tonight. We saw all y'all's messages. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Big heart.
Yeah, we'll be here next week at 6 p.m. Until then, stay happy, stay hydrated.
Don't fucking forget to smile.
I don't even need to do the outro anymore. We love you. We'll see you all next week. Bye.
Bye.
They're coming for us now. Somehow they found us out. No sudden moves, don't make a sound. They're out for blood this time around. We gotta burn it all down. Today's the day, revolution's on its way. Our time is now, hold the line. This is how we'll be defined. Just stand your ground, give and take. Only works when both sides really give and take. So revolution's on its way. Look around, what do you know? This whole damn place is about to blow. Look around, what do you see? I see the wolves at bay coming after me. Get ready for the war. They're coming now, yeah, they're right outside the door. They tried to hold us down. They can't control us now. Today's the day, revolution's on its way. Our time is now, hold the line. This is how we'll be defined. Just stand your ground, give and take. Only works when both sides really give and take. So revolution's on its way. Look around, what do you know? This whole damn place is about to blow. Look around, what do you see? I see the wolves at bay coming after me. Get ready for the war. They're coming now, yeah, they're right outside the door. Break us down more. They want it all. They're gonna try to take us all. They wanna see us fall. Get ready for the war. Look around, what do you know? This whole damn place is about to blow. Look around, what do you see? I see the wolves at bay coming after me. Get ready for the war. They're coming now, yeah, they're right outside the door. Look around, what do you know? This whole damn place is about to blow. Look around, what do you see? I see the wolves at bay coming